Distant silhouettes at the horizon. Sing a silhouette, affections tighten.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So, seems like the trend of pretty much every stream, but I'm still figuring out this stream setup because I seem to change it every single time we do anything. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. This looks weird. Hi. Hopefully it's not in 720p this time. Let me know what you guys are seeing as far as like quality goes. Also, I'm gonna add a let me see if I can add our stream chat here. Because we are streaming to two different places at once right now. I have a echo. Okay, let me fix that. I don't even know why I would be having an echo. Let me see if I can figure out that. Ah, okay, there. Is the echo gone? Hopefully echo's gone. I didn't even turn that on. Okay, good. Yeah, it turned on my microphone on my camera for some reason. There was no reason. I don't even know why it turned that on. Okay, in one moment here. Oh, fixing the chat. Let's see. So figuring out a couple things here, and we'll be good to go. Essentially, right now I'm figuring out the chat because we're streaming to both Twitch and to YouTube, which I highly recommend that if you're on YouTube, you do go to Twitch, because if I'm not streaming to both, it'll be streaming to just Twitch, most likely. We have more functionality on Twitch and everything. Let's see. I wonder... Give me 1 second here. It won't let me choose... Okay. Getting here. I'm trying to get us a chat box, that way that people from two different places are able to see the chat. Also, how's it going? Welcome everybody who's able to make it for a stream. I see a bunch of people that are like, hey, I'm able to make it for a stream. We'll have everything going here in just a moment. Also, what quality is it showing me at for you guys? It should be going at like 2K quality. So you should be able to see at least 1080. Hopefully. If it's still at 720, we'll fix that. I don't even know why it was doing 720 before, but... Let's see, checkbox. Huh. That's weird. I don't seem to have a, It says 1080? Okay, cool. Yeah, it may say auto, but on auto it's still like to a certain quality. With the 1080, then you can at least see the camera quality and stuff. Ooh, hand. Also, I'm gonna be setting up so like you see my background is like a whole bunch of boxes and stuff right now. I'm gonna set that up so that it doesn't look like that soon. And so that way I will either have a different background or I will have the green screen. If I have the green screen going, then I'll be able to be a little bit bigger too when I have to use this box. I just had so many things to set up today in order to get the stream going that I didn't want to like be setting it up for like 2 hours or something like that. So I decided just to go, and then next time we will have that fixed. But our chat box here looks terrible because it doesn't have a box. Where do we put this? This is not good. Let's figure this out. Okay, so we're going to add something. Do you alch any of your drops, or you sell everything in the GE? What are you referring to the road to 1000 mil? Is that what you're referring to? If you're referring to that, I am using the spring cleaner and stuff like that to auto alch as many drops as we possibly can, and like whichever ones just aren't convenient to pick up, obviously. And then what we're doing is the money that we get for those items. So what I do is I take max cash. So go in here, go to my wherever I put it. Okay, so I grab max cash, do placeholder, put that away, so that in my inventory we have max. And so that way, when we get drops or alchs while doing combat and stuff like that, then all of the money goes into the inventory. And then that way we know how much inventory we actually have. Or sorry, that way we know how much gold we actually have in the inventory. And we're able to keep track of it that way. We had a funny joke going that we were going to buy beaver pouches. So the gold that I get from loot is going to either go into beaver pouches or into other things that we use as supplies. So like, for example, like buying runes, buying some potion supplies or whatever that we might need for supplies, because there's not really an easy way to track the costs of that without me calculating everything, and I really don't want to do that. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to buy these beaver pouches and also put some of the money into other things like runes and things. That way it all gets all balanced out. But everything that I'm able to pick up without it being obnoxious, I do pick up. This right here is our current tab, by the way. I'm not sure on the exact value of this, but in the next video you will definitely see what the exact value is. It's nothing crazy yet. I also did smith. I actually mined and then smith like 1,000 Elder Rune bars, so we're actually gonna be able to add those to our stuff here really quickly. As soon as we actually get going here, I just need to fix the chat box. As you see, the chat box looks terrible. So what I'm gonna do is fix this chat box and we'll get going. But I'm actually gonna go and grab some of the things that I've already gathered and then be able to throw them into our loot tab. That way that they're in the loot tab too, because there are some things that aren't in here. They're just in other places. Like we have the Elder Rune bars are in the furnace, like where they go. So let me see if I can move this around somewhere. Like, it's annoying to be right in my face. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Yes, you may ask something. What's up? Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do this because this chat box is absolutely obnoxious to try to figure out right now, and it's gonna take me a while to get that figured out. Here's what you should do. If you're on YouTube, look in the description down below and join our Twitch page. Because on the Twitch, then you'll be able to see all the chat in one place. So that's what I recommend. If you want to be able to read all the chat, just join the Twitch chat. That'll be an easy way to solve this whole situation here. Also, too, even though it's going to look a little bit weird, I'm actually going to move... There we go. I'm going to move my game over to this side. So it's on this screen. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna move. I just basically what I did is I moved my screens over because the Twitch chat's so much easier to read when it's on this side. Let me catch up on our chat really quick, and then we're gonna get going. So today, what I'm gonna do is make some progress on our road to 1,000 mil. Also figure out some new things. Like I deleted every single one of my my ability bars, all of them. So I gotta like put those back together and everything, because I wanted to just like fresh start my ability bars, because number one, it was getting kind of confusing trying to keep track of like what I was using every ability bar for, and I realized a whole bunch of them I wasn't using and stuff like that, so they're just getting reorganized. We will probably also go and do some Kriara, because I do have an Avanzi task, so I'm gonna go do some Kriara to work on that. And hey, thank you so much for the follow there, Quadricep. Yeah, I definitely appreciate the follows, guys. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. And kind of like I mentioned, if you're coming in right now, how's it going? Please join the Twitch. Let's see. Is there a way to make max cash in a week via skilling? I would say that you could probably get pretty close to max cash in a week doing skilling if two things. Number one, you find something that's amazingly good profit at the time, which there are methods that are just crazy profit at times. You just have to dig around and try to find one. Number two, you'd have to play a lot. Like a lot. So is it realistic for you to make max cash in a week by skilling? No, definitely not realistic. But if you dig around and you find a method that's really crazy and you also spend a ridiculous amount of time playing the game, then you could definitely do it, yeah. May you help me with a bond? We don't do... let's see, I couldn't make it back in time because of my living situation. So two things. We don't do any kind of giveaway, we don't do any kind of like giving away free stuff or begging or anything like that in the chat. Also, number two, if you're in a situation in real life where you are unable to buy a bond, which is very, very cheap, it's about $3.80 or less USD, about €3. If you cannot afford that, then it is my responsibility to tell you that you should probably not be playing RuneScape at this time. To that extent, like, and take that the nicest way possible. You know, if you have a gaming addiction and you are unable to go get a job or to work or to earn a living or something like that because you're playing too many video games, it's a good idea to play less video games, and then come back when you're able to enjoy that. I think I'm losing my mind. My name's on the screen, but I don't remember donating. Taco. Dude, it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. Alright guys, so let's get moving a little bit now, because now we're not worried about that. Also too, if you guys want to hear different tunes and stuff like that, let me know, because this is literally just like... Here, actually, I'm gonna switch it. I don't know what these songs are. So all of these songs are literally just... I wanna make sound. Oh god, that sounds terrible. No, I don't like this one. Well, let's look around. Let's see what... Hip-hop. These are all, like, from this Pretzel app, is basically what this is, so that we can't get any copyrights or anything like that. Face-melting dubstep. Okay, let's try it. The types you were playing was honestly better than this one? Yeah, no, that one was pretty bad. Let's see how this is, and we can switch it around a little bit, whatever. Welcome to the world of copyright-free music. It's mostly bad. No, yeah, 100%. I also did just get Twitch Prime. Thank you to Dia Wifey. She suggested it, so I was like, alright, let's do it. So, any and all donations and subscriptions and stuff like that you guys make during this stream, and probably the next few streams, are all going towards that Twitch Prime. So, thank you so much for whatever you guys give for that. Okay, let's go ahead and jump back into it. So, something also, too, about my recent RuneScaping is that I really haven't been doing much RuneScaping. I have been, like, I've been doing a lot of flipping, investing, and, like, learning more things with that, and, you know, just doing everything with our Discord and stuff, but I have not been actually playing the game itself. So doing this like Road to 1K, or yeah, Road to 1 bill, I like writing out 1,000 million, but I don't like saying it. And now I've started getting the habit of actually saying 1,000 million. 1 billion. So this Road to 1 billion is also a nice way for me to get back in the swing of things too. Let's see. Stream Beats by Harris Heller is honestly good free music, though. I will keep that in mind. Let's see. Okay, so withdraw all. So there we go. So this right here is what I had mined. Also, this might be a little bit hard for you guys to see because my monitors are really high resolution, so I realize that might be difficult to see, so I will just write it out for you. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Let's see. Do you still have a party hat? Yes, I do still have party hats. Party hats. Hint, hint. But I don't really wear party hats very often. I never really did, and then I started wearing them for a bit, and then I stopped wearing them again. So, whatever. So right here I've got these Elder Rune bars and this coal. I mostly had the Elder Rune bars and stuff made, so I made these from scratch. I mined it and then smithed them because of the Yak Track mostly. So the Yak Track is, I was like, hey, you know what? Let's make a little bit of extra gold while we're working on the Yak Track, and it kind of works towards our goal. So we've got 56k worth of coal, and then we've got 16.17 million worth of Elder Rune bars. So that's pretty cool to add to our loot tab here. So, kind of like I mentioned in the previous streams / videos, actually I'm not sure if I put that in the newest video. There is a new video that kind of like shows you the overview of this series, by the way, but the last stream I know for sure I talked about it, where I'm not only doing PVM for this. A lot of it will be PVM totally, because we're gonna work on getting like some boss logs and stuff like done like that. But there's also going to be lots of things in here that are not PVM, so it's going to be like anything I get. Anything that I get that I earn myself is going in here. So, Elder Rune bars, we mine that stuff, so it's in here. Also, these binding contracts, I found these on the ground, but hey, they count, right? If you find stuff on the ground, it still counts. So we got those. These right here are my clue scrolls, by the way, so these clue scrolls are things I'm going to be working on. When I get the time to do it. I'm planning on doing over 1,000 of the easy clues. That way I'm able to work on getting the title, because I would love to get the title. Something I would really hardcore love to do during this series is to be able to get some titles. So right now we got the Bandos helm, chest plates, boots. We got 2 whips. Pretty excited about those whips, actually. Kind of cool. We're going to look at General Grotto here real quick. Look at the collection. So we have 913 normal kills, 141 hard mode kills, and we're missing 3 pieces. And the reason why is because a majority of these kills are actually before this log came out. We've got our Bandos Tassets here. Also, too, let me know about, like, how... Is this better on the volume? I realized the volume might have been really, really loud. Do a little sound test here. How's this sound? Well, I'm going to adjust my sounds. I didn't realize... Okay, so when I upgraded to Twitch Prime, it seems to have completely removed all of my audio settings. Is that better? Okay, good. Thank you. Or, sorry, I mean. Not really thank you, I mean sorry. How's that? Is that better? I'm pretty sure that music was probably blowing your eardrums out now that I realize now the desktop, the audio was like maxed out. I don't know why it would set that as a default. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, cool. Does this sound good? I can adjust it. Just let me know. While we're on here, guys, just let me know if I need to adjust things, because it removed all my settings, I just realized. I didn't know that until just now, so big apologies. I did not mean to kill your ears. Manatee Game, what's good? Awesome to see you streaming. Thanks, dude. Hey, welcome. I joined your Discord and clan recently. I enjoyed checking out your content on YouTube. Stoked to watch and learn. Awesome. Glad to have you. I'm really getting back into the swing of things of both streaming and YouTube content. It's been a very, very busy year. I'm just going to say year, because the whole year has been just ridiculously busy. But getting back into the swing of doing both, so happy to be here. Happy to have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining. If you have not followed on the Twitch or subbed on the YouTube or Twitch, feel free, please, if you'd like to, because we're definitely going to be back here more. Alright guys, so we got a 12-second kill on Bandos, which really isn't that bad, honestly. I'm pretty happy about my 12-second kill time, because I haven't really tried to make it go higher, so that was just like a chill Bandos that I got that 12 seconds, so I'm pretty happy. We'll work on that too as we go. But let's see, so right now we've got our Kriara task, but something I would really like to do is I would like to actually go through and get my farming set back up, because I've completely neglected my animals and they're probably all dead, or they should be. So let's go ahead and take care of the farm. Alright, let's see. I know I need some things. Oh, none of these bought. I'm gonna see if I can actually get some of these tokens to buy. I'm trying to get my... I can show you guys my GE on here if you guys want to see what I'm currently buying. I'm trying to buy some Meowsketeer stuff for myself. Essentially, for each piece of Meowsketeer token that you own already, when you go to the... hey, thank you so much for the follow. How's it going, Profs? What's up, man? Meowsketeer boots. We'll try to buy these for 6. I don't have any idea what these are going for currently. Not a clue. I'm also not buying these for investments, so if you guys are like, if you guys have watched a lot of my content and you're like, oh man, why is he buying those? I'm just buying these because I want them. That's why I'm buying these. So don't think I'm buying Meowsketeer stuff because I'm expecting it to skyrocket or something. Not quite the scenario. But essentially, I'm just buying these so that I can own them for myself, because if you look in your, I don't know if you guys have noticed it yet, but if you look in your Oddments shop here, it's updated. And so in the Oddments shop, you can actually buy the cats. You can buy the cats, you can buy Foo, you can buy Norm. So when you own a piece of one of these costume sets, not the Santa Paws, that's a one-piece thing, but when you own one piece of this, it removes 15% of this cost, which I'll do the quick math for you. If you're buying stars while they're on sale, that's about 1 million XP. So for each piece, then you're able to do, for each piece you buy, you save 1 million XP worth of oddments. There you go. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but that's what I was meaning. So basically, whatever you value 1 million XP at is what you should be paying for these tokens before you spend oddments on them. And my cap is kind of like 10 or 11 million is what I'd spend on 1 million XP. So I'm gonna try to buy these until I get them. Up to 10 million or 11 million. Let's see. Do you still have the Santa I sold you? I do not, actually. People kept on giving me Santas to swap for old school RuneScape gold, and so my old school RuneScape gold was like gone. Like, people decimated my inventory of old school RuneScape gold for swapping just by giving me a ridiculous amount of Santa hats. And so I ended up selling off all the Santa hats to a guy. He paid 3.6 billion each for them, and that's how much they were worth at the time. And they bounced up to 4 like the next week, so he probably made some money on them. But I was very happy to get 3.6 each out of them because I gave him almost 20 Santa hats. So no, all my Santas are gone in that. I currently don't own a Santa hat. I don't remember if I need more things for my farm, so I'm actually going to go there. Also, too, I wanted to be able to figure out how we can make some money off of our farm, because obviously this is the whole thing we're trying to do is to make money off our things. So let's see if we can do that. Do you see the YouTube chat? I do. Yep, I can see YouTube and Twitch chat. I can see both. If you are on YouTube and you want to be able to see the chat for both, then hop over to Twitch. Then you can see the chat for both. No worries, I'm going to buy it back. I just want to check. Oh, gotcha. For sure. Have you seen the AFK Greg setup? It's really dope. I love it. I haven't seen it yet, but I know about it, and I really want to do it. There's actually so much combat stuff I want to do right now that, like, there's just so much combat stuff I want to do. That's why I'm super excited about the fact that I'm doing a combat-based series. Hey, do you make sure the item you're flipping is not decreasing in value before you flip it? I don't personally. What I would recommend is that you do check to see if what you're flipping is decreasing or increasing. And also too, let me see. There we go. Let me zoom that out just a slight bit. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. If an item is decreasing, it just means you don't want to hold on to it for very long. You can still flip it, and honestly, the margin is probably really good if that's happening. But you just don't want to hold on to it for very long. If it's rising, you might want, then that is the opposite, and then you can be more patient with your flip, because then you can go for a bigger margin. Okay, so oh, they added these plus. Oh, I haven't looked at anything that they've added. I haven't looked at any of the new additions. Okay, so we got a farmhand here that's making sure that I get the babies, which is nice because these babies are worth pretty good money. They're currently worth 183,000. They'll definitely add up for our that definitely will be able to make it so that we can add up our loot tab there. So let's see, cure disease and all that kind of stuff. Can I feed these beef? Yes, the answer is yes. How much is beef? 661. I'm just going to feed them all beef right now, even though I'm pretty sure I don't want to actually do that, because I think I want to give them fish, because I think it's cheaper. Oh, wait. They use like 1,000... Okay, you know what? This isn't going to work. I have to go get food. Let's go back and get food, and then we can use this. Woohoo! What's up, Dakota? It has been a long time, man. I have been non-stop work and everything in real life, and I've been studying and taking classes and doing so many things I can't even begin to mention everything that I'm doing, and so that has kept me away from YouTube and stuff. So I'm back streaming YouTube both. Okay, trout is good. You use bird meat from Ooglog. Ooh. I want something I can buy, though. Raw bird meat. The raw bird meat's more expensive than the raw beef? What are you talking about? Don't use that bird meat. Can you buy it from Ooglog? Is that what you're talking about? Amaran Mavili. How's it going? Raw beef's cheap. $5.25. Big Strong Doge says raw beef is $5.25 on the buy. I'm liking that. How much is trout? Oh, wow. Trout's even better. Oh, dang. All right, so... oh, you can buy it from Ooglog? Ooh, that's good to know. I'll take 100,000 of this trout. I'll just go ahead and throw that in the bank, because then it'll just sit there and we can use it when I need it. Oh, look, 14 max cash stacks. Where? There's not 14 max cash stacks. There's only 1. 2. Love you, have fun streaming. I'm hopping off. Hey! Thank you so much for joining. Let's see, do you know about how much a blood dye and third age dye is? I don't know the current value because they keep changing, but I saw a blood dye was going for about 5 billion. It was pretty crazy high. But check the forums, that'll be probably the best idea to get the most up-to-date thing. In your Discord, do you still have one-on-one flipping? I don't understand it much. Yes, yep. If you have any of our Patreon subscriptions, then you can ask me one-on-one for $3.47 each for tuna. Drock, you're the MVP over here, boy. All right, let me check tuna price. Tuna. Oh, wow, that's ridiculous. Yep, that's good. Let's see what these are going for. $3.90 on the instant buy. I'll take it. I'll take it. Toonra. Let's pop this up a couple GP. I'll let this sit in there for 100,000. Saving money. Every coin counts. So basically, we'll let this sit for a second. We'll answer some questions, and then if it doesn't buy, we'll just instant buy some, and that way we can go. Yes, I do one-on-one help with flipping, investing, pretty much anything you need for RuneScape. You can just ask. 2 things though. Anyone can ask some questions, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. If you want some super deep one-on-one help, though, then I would, at this current time, I have to say that is reserved for Patreon members. I hate saying that. I truly hate saying that. But I get so many messages that I literally can't do my work if I help every person in the game that in depth. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about give me money. It's about I literally can't do it. So if you just have some general questions, I'm here. Totally here to help anybody. But for people who are like, I need you to help me one-on-one to go from 0 to 1 trillion, then I can't do that for everybody, obviously. Also, too, if you guys have questions about flipping, investing, whatever, go join our Discord. We have 11,000 members in there, and people will totally go ahead and answer questions for you if I am unable to answer at the time. Let's see. Flipping conspiracy theory. Have you ever seen a merch clan intentionally crash an item just to shake off other flippers, then stretch it a day later? Party hat merchants, the ones that are like flipping and buying and selling party hats all the time, will commonly like make a crash seem like it's more ridiculous than it actually is. That way they can scoop up all the low price hats. So yeah, I'd say that does happen. It's a lot less common though than people that just manipulate up prices and try to make a whole bunch of money. Like right now, Pistols, PIS2OLS is a horrible scamming merchant, and they're currently scamming hundreds and thousands of players, hundreds and thousands, not hundreds of thousands, hundreds and thousands of players, by manipulating a whole bunch of token prices and dumping all the prices onto their members. So look for that person, find that person. That's a really good example of someone that you should try to get banned from RuneScape. 347 for tuna. We're gonna watch it. I'm waiting for it. We know that it buys. We'll give it a minute or two here. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna instant buy some, and then we'll put an offer for the rest. I just want to catch up on the chat here. Also, please join over in the Twitch chat if you can. If you're on YouTube, oh, we got a fish. We got one. It's progress. Join over on the Twitch chat, by the way, if you guys want to be able to see like more chat, because right now we're streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. I love you guys in both places. Both places are great, but if you want a better one, Twitch. Dude, I've totally fallen off the RS3 merch bandwagon. I've been trading crypto like 19 hours a day the past 3 weeks. 19 hours a day is a very long time. I really hope that you've made at least $100,000 in that amount of time, because that's about how much you'd probably make putting that much time into another project. Let's see. Okay, thanks, buddy. For sure, man. Raw sorties cheap as well. I'll keep that in mind as well. Let's see how much are those going for right now. For any of you that didn't know you can do this, by the way, you can click on the little coin checker down there, the price checker. You can click on this, and then you can actually type in the item you're looking for, and it'll tell you the value. 372. Okay, let's see if those buy quicker. Yeah, it looks like someone price checked me. That's exactly what I was thinking. I didn't say it because I'm like, if I start saying a whole bunch of flipping lingo stuff, people would just leave because they don't understand what I'm saying. Alright, boom. No instant buy on this one either. We'll see if these buy quicker. I'm about to just go instant buy some tuna, though. I'm gonna buy the Patreon tonight, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Reach out to me on Discord if you want any questions about which one you should use. Because, like, you know, the different ones work for different people. Oh! Look at how fast those are buying. Alright, swordfish it is. Join the Patreon, it's worth it. Glad you think so. Took 20 million, turned it into 700 million in a month. That's some awesome progress. Did you just say swordfish? I didn't, but someone else did, and it works. Ooh, looks like someone price checked you for sure. Came in late. What are you trying to do? So right now we're going to buy some fish. That way we can go use it for farming, and then be able to set my farm back up so that everyone isn't dying. Because currently my animals should definitely be skeletons at this point. Like 100%, there should be nothing left of any of the animals in my farm. I don't even know how there is anything left of them. Like, legitimately, your animals should just die after a certain amount of time. In all seriousness, I am happy that it didn't actually do that, because that would have been super annoying, but... Catfish is 200. All you guys coming in with these numbers. I'm not unhappy about this, though. Raw Desert Soul is 330. Oh, come on. Come on. All you guys just coming up. I don't know the price of these random fish. Alright, how much is catfish? It has to be raw, though, right? That's not 200. It's probably better priced than what we're currently buying, though. Anyway, I'm happy with 373, though. I'm happy with 373. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna get enough right now so that we're able to, like, just go do farming, and I'll throw in an offer for something else while we're gone. Alright, Meowsketeer's hat. This isn't really buying, but I'm gonna put, oh, not 100,000. That'd be, or 100 million. That'd be kind of not the number I was looking for. Well, I'll try buying one of the, oh my god, one. Best player ever. So, there we go. We're gonna try to buy a Meowsketeer's hat for 10.5 million. Hopefully I get one for personal use. Okay. So, do I have any more raw beef or anything in my bank? I do. I actually have quite a bit of beef. Okay. God. Alright. I'm going to take these swordfish. We're going to go ahead and ignore this swordfish. I'm gonna put an offer in for some Desert Soul. He says Desert Soul is looking good at 332. Ooh, like it. Alright, we're going to buy 100,000 of this. We're going to leave that offer in there for that to sit there. And I'm going to go and use what we have in our inventory for everything else. Okay, let's roll. Manor Farm. Also fixed my lighting, so that this camera is like 1,000,000 times better than the camera I had before. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but this camera was $8,000. So hopefully it ends up being worth it, because honestly, when I think about the fact that I spent $8,000 on a webcam, it just kind of makes me want to crawl inside that plant over there and die. But these lights, like one of the most amazing things is I'm able to bring the brightness down in the lights by a lot, and then still get a good quality photo, like good quality picture. And so that way, I'm not blinded, because I'll tell you what, if you've never live streamed before or done video before, and you have lights beaming on your face, it is horrible. Like, horrible. Like, basically, you want to be doing it for like 10 minutes and then be done. So like all those streams I was streaming on here for you guys for like 5 hours or whatever was torture. So this is so much better. So much better. Yeah. Yeah, the red cameras are like the most expensive cameras. The camera I have is pretty much the best cinematography camera you can possibly get on the market right now, outside of a red camera. And red cameras, they have like a very specific use. So this is a, here, just to let you know what it is. This is a Sony A7S III, and I have a 16-35 G Master lens on it. So the lens is like $2,500. The camera is $4,000. Anyway, it's not about money, but it's just very expensive. I'm just saying that it was a very expensive webcam, so I hope it looks good. But basically, this camera will allow me to do everything with content creation. So I'm going to be working on some non-RuneScape projects here in the very soon. Yeah, a red camera is not meant for this. A red camera is meant... So, actually, I can tell you, a red camera is meant specifically for video editing extremely high quality footage. If you put this camera, this A7S III, next to a red camera, shot on both, and you just edited normally, they would look the same. They wouldn't look different. They would look literally the same. And the thing is so when you think about that, you're like, well, why would someone spend $50,000 to $100,000 in a red camera when you can buy this one for a tenth of that price? And the reason why is because with the red cameras, you can get that footage that's just like you can see everything in the footage, so you can edit everything. And so if you're trying to make an actual movie, then you can edit to that level. So there you go. Now you know way too much. Okay. No, I don't want to take it much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and put this beef in here, because it turns out I don't know what I was doing before. Why did I have beef in the first place? I literally don't know why I had beef in here. We're gonna go ahead and cure these diseases though. That way these guys are able to go. So it smells normal, which is to say horrible. Check the eyes. What's up? The eyes seem fine. This is not very helpful. The legs seem a little stiff. Thank you for not helping me at all. Makes a clicking noise. There we go. Bone rattle treatment. This song sucks, by the way, but it's all we have. Okay, so go to the next one. Cure disease. Actually, I'll be honest. What are these at? This is a elder male. We're gonna grab produce and we're gonna remove, because I don't care really about the experience. If you guys like some advice, when it comes to farming, do not worry about getting all the XP. The thing is like, farming is so crazy fast in the first place that it doesn't matter that I gain 10,000 experience from these dragons. I will still get 200 million farming way before I get 200 million of anything else, realistically. Yeah, exactly. Like, Linus can use it, and will have a use for it. There you go. You could read the lettering on the boxes behind you. I have it set. I have this literally set so the background is like blurred. It'll look much better when I have a better setup background. It's not just boxes, you know. But awesome, thank you. I'm glad that the camera looks good. That was the main point. All right, so we're gonna add some more babies. Here we go. Boom. Check, uncheck, uncheck, uncheck. And then we add these babies in here. So I just saved some time, because otherwise I'll have to set these dragons in here. Those dragons have to sit here and recuperate themselves and undie because they were basically dead. And so instead of going through that entire crap that I don't need to do, I just remove them and then come over here. I recommend you do this if your plan is just to, you know, to reset your farm or whatever. Like if you were like me and haven't played the game in forever, then that's a really good idea. Okay, boom. We got our money tree gone. We have max cash in the inventory, that way that when we go ahead and click these bags... Oh, whoops. Okay, oops, okay. My bad. 433,299. 1 second, I need to get rid of the I forgot we had cash in our inventory, because I'm a derp. Oh, no. It's because I took the party hat offer out. Oh, that screwed everything up. Life's a struggle. You know what? I'm putting this Desert Soul offer in there later. Okay, so we need to do this. Alright. Managing your money. Difficult. Most hardest part of RuneScape right here. I'm going to put all of this in there. That way we've got a max cash stack in here. That way we cannot accidentally bank any of our gold. We're going to go back in here. We've got 185,002. We're going to go ahead and actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it this way to make it. See, this is really difficult. Managing this is a lot harder than it looks. 185,002 for doing it for like a video like this. 027. Do a Christmas cracker. I would. I don't want to retype it. Next time. I'm sure I'll screw it up again. We'll do it next time. So now we can withdraw 433,029, and then there we go. Now we have our cash bag. So when I click these, they go into our inventory right here, and this is the money that we've earned during our loot video. See? There's workarounds for when you screw up everything. Alright, Manor Farm again. Let's go back to it. You just got 200 million farming recently? Nice. I would have mine, but honestly, it's so fast and easy that I tend to not do it. And therefore, mine's not done yet. Okay. Go ahead and gather produce and remove. Guess not gather produce. Remove those. So, my zygomites that I have in here are set to Studley Joyful Immune, which means that I don't need to feed them or anything, and they will always be 100%. So the whole point of that is just because that way I can super casually do farming and be able to collect the babies and stuff, and yeah, can continue on without worrying about ever feeding these things. Let's see. Looks like this dragon... Oh, this was a baby that grew up because I've been gone for so long that it just grew up on its own. Okay, now these two dragons, though, I cannot remove them. Let's go ahead and put all of our swordfish in there to feed them. And we need to cure the disease on these two, because these two are the current ones that I'm actually using. Alright, foot and mouth treatment. Cure disease. Suffering from a small fever. That should be the flu, right? Boom! Alright, good. Those are good to go. Now we can move on to the next one. Oh my god. Look at my pets. Look at all my animals. It's just it's cages of death. Oh my god, that's great. Okay, let's go put away some things. Okay, what can we do? We've got our loot tab over here that we can put our mycelial webbing into, black dragon hides into, zygomite fruits. Those will help add up there. Probably gonna end up getting rid of most of these other things, so I don't really need to do that. Okay. It's been so long since I've done farming, I literally don't even remember how to do all of it. Okay. Barberry seeds go in here. Refill these. That's our first step here. Refill all those. Okay. This golden chinchompa, sparkling, glistening, and studley is definitely ones that we are wanting to keep. So I'm going to move this up a little bit so I can see. Okay, nothing on the animal's head. Check the eyes. They seem normal. Come on, give me something. Feet are a little scuffed, therefore it is the foot in the mouth. Alright, that one's good. Let's see, this one is just constipated. That's nasty. That is the, that is one we do not need to keep, so I'll remove that. This one right here, Sparkling Studley Gen Mutation. Sparkling Gen Mutation perfected. This was a not keep one, remove it. We've got a Sparkling, remove it. Alrighty, and then we got this Gray Chin over here, that's a Sparkling Gen Instability, remove it. Okay, which means this last one right here was the other one. I'm trying to get it so that I have all sparkling animals in here eventually, just haven't done it yet. Those chinchompas were in the wild? What do you mean? Okay, cure disease. What do we got? Check the stomach. Does not. No stress. Dry nose. There we go. Easy one. Dry nose treatment. Boom. Okay, we have no inventory space again. Let's go dump some things into our bank. Chinchompa residue. Goodbye. Basic chinchompas. Those are pretty good money. These are good money too, so we'll put those in there too. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that desert soul. We don't need that really. What are my farming requests so I know them? Oh, and we have a carpet dust, which I don't really even need to click that. There's really no reason to click that. What are you guys working on, by the way, in the game? How's it going, everybody? If I haven't said hello, thank you so much for joining our stream. I haven't streamed in a while. Thank you so much for joining. We need a chicken. Not going to do that right now. A Gloom Shroom or Arc Spore. Neither one of those, so we can't really do that. Gloom Shroom for this, too. Yeah, not really seeing any need to do any of those things, so we'll just go ahead and skip all those. Let's go ahead and sell these, quick sell these Chinchompas to get rid of them. Boom, all the chins are gone. Cool. Now we've got some space. Alright, Crystal Chin. Regular and Charm, he's definitely getting removed. Okay. What about... Oop, no. Come back over here. This one. Constipated and Giver. Nope, that's not a keep one. Remove. I'm not worried about healing these guys up or anything. It's just going to ruin a whole bunch of time. Oh, the skull up on heads. My god. Working on the Warden title in 120 Archaeology. Nice. I'm also going to be working on that in the very soon. In the very near future. Well, honestly, actually, here, I take that back. It really depends on how far we get on this series, because this series is going to have a lot of working on loot tabs and stuff like that, or a lot of boss logs and stuff. So, okay, this is also the remove. Okay, so then we just need to cure this one, and we're good to go on Chinchompas. And our Chinchompas are going to feel like they're good. All right, we're going to do the foot in the mouth. Boom. Okay, done. Chinchompas are finished. Woohoo! Let's go over here and put these away. Put our Chinchompa residue away. And then we can go ahead and get rid of the rest of these Chinchompas. Quick sell. Not going to get much for these, unfortunately, because a lot of them are, like, sick and stuff. 4 for 883 beans. Not much. Okay, that's a big dragon. How's it going? We got a big dragon here. Studley, Joyful, Immune. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Before I took like a huge break from this, I actually had set this pin up so that I've got 2 dragons that don't need food. And they're huge and shiny. Alright, gather produce. That's a good amount of XP. Gather some produce over here too. Big XP drop there. Alright, and then... Why is this one still a baby? It must be a baby because... It didn't have any food. I'm guessing that that's the reason why. Yeah, that's probably why. Okay, so... Come walk over here. Alright, that gets rid of all of our swordfish. We're going to put this raw tuna in here too. Alright, and I think I can mix the beef with the fish. Nope, I cannot. Okay, so we'll just leave that for now. When that is all gone or whatever, then I'll refill that. Same story over here. Got my Studley immune ones. So that's pretty cool. Oh, these take mushrooms. Oh, yeah, by the way. Yeah, duh. I don't need to... Oh! What am I doing? I don't need to feed these, but I need to feed the baby black dragons, so I guess that does make sense. Never mind. But, wait. I don't need to, though. No, I don't need to. Removed it. Okay. We're on track. Gather produce, remove this baby dragon, reset that completely. I do not need to feed them. Duh. It's been too long. Alright, Gloom Shroom. Studley Joyful. Go ahead and take these out. These are just to sell. Okay, and that is it. That is it for the farm. For this farm. We have to go to the root farm real quick. I say real quick, and hopefully it will be real quick. Go over here and sell off my dragons. Boom, all those dragons are gone. So that is all the dragons that we picked up from those 8140 beans for 6 animals. Not too terrible. Now we can sell off our extra zygomites. 3178 beans. By the way, quick note thing too, if you guys are not really sure what you would want to use your beans on and stuff like that, if you go over here to the farmer's market, I can show you. Go in here and then you can buy these. Which one is it? Pretty much all these right here. Pretty much all these are really nice because you can use these to make it so that you're able to, oh, it's because I didn't enter since they were born. That makes sense. Gotcha. So, basically, you can take these potions and make it so that you can insta-grow anything that you have the option for here. So it's pretty awesome. Using these on, let's see, that's for the trees. Which one is the mushroom one? Bush patches. Bush patches is not too bad. Herb, flower. The herb one's not bad too if you use it for like blood weeds. There, right there. So the Supreme Growth Sundry or whatever. This is the main one that I actually use because I use those for growing mushrooms. You can make a lot of money doing that. Okay, let's go over and drop some things off in the bank, and then we're gonna roll over to the other place. Put these in here. Put these in here. We have Morchella mushroom spores. Why? Why do I have those? Put those away. We don't need those. Oh, it must have been in my preset. Oops. How many beans are baby dragons worth? I don't remember how much they're worth, but it's not very much. It's very, very little. I basically just did it to get rid of them. It's not really worth trying to find someone to buy them or whatever. Go back to the farming tab. Put these in here. So these 68 unchecked dragons are actually basically part of our sale tab. I'm just going to go ahead and move those over there now. So these actually are ones that have come from the farm. Nothing else in here really needs to worry about. We have meaty mush in here. Meaty mush. Oh, we have CD. Actually, I have all kinds of mush in here. I didn't remember to look in here. Okay, I've got a Calquat sapling in here. I'm probably going to use that in a bit. Let's go ahead and go to the dinosaur area. I think I need to stop at the bank again really quick when we get there. Gonna hop into RS3, see what's going on. Sounds good, sounds good. Alright, let's move. Yeah, all the notifications. Your animals are on fire! Okay, let's go ahead and go in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab as much, as much raw beef as I need. Alright, let's roll and see what we've got going on here. Okay, we got quite a bit of distress over here. Oh, I need flies for this. Oh, shoot. Do I have that? I might have still had flies. I totally forgot about that. Let me see if I do. Yes, I do. We got 200 flies right there. That should be good for now. Oh, best surge ever. Okay, flies into this. And make sure we get this stuff going. So that is a golden big bone viral frog. I don't remember which frogs I was keeping, so we're going to figure that out. Studley. That's not bad. Check the head. Suffering from a small fever. That means it has the flu. Okay, so we got a Studley frog that is a Studley female frog. We have a male robust frog. Oh, that's not the one I clicked. Male. This frog right here. Check the golden frog. Female. Female big bone. Female Studley. Well, that's not good. We have two different ones. I think Studley is better than viral, so we're going to remove the viral one. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Okay, so genetic mutation on this male here. That seems like a pretty good one to keep. I don't have any 3-trait frogs yet, I don't think, so we'll check and see what we got. Legs and feet, nothing obvious. Check the eyes, little bloodshot. Check the head. Coughs in your face. Woofing, whatever it is. Oh, that's not one of the options. Flu? I guess? Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, frog spawn. Remove that. We're not going to use it. What color was that? Common green? Okay, we don't need common green. Golden poison. That is what this is. We don't need that. Basically, what I do to make this go faster is I just remove the ones I'm for sure not going to need for the... like, they're not good for keeping as a breeder, and they're also not good for the log, so... Just back to RuneScape, a 13-year break, and found this to be my go-to info resource. Thank you for the vids. Hey, for sure. Glad you enjoyed them. Alright, so check contents. This is a seed. Probably could have put the seedy mush in there, but I don't have any on me right now. Alright, so we've got amphibious Jadinko that somehow did not die. These really must not eat that much food or something. But we got sparkling. What? I have a very... that's a spam call. Okay, so we've got a Jadinko male here, amphibious Jadinko male, and then we have a diseased female. Enigmatic disease male. Don't need this. Shadow Jadinko. I don't know if I need that one or not, so we'll just let that one grow. I'm not trying to like get it down to exact science currently. I just want to make sure that we have like these animals are all going and not dead. Okay, so I know that I have a mush in the bank. So what I'm gonna do? Oh, you can only feed these beef. Oh no. Well, that screws up our fish journey. I might end up having to actually do this. Might end up having to actually get more beef. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Okay, so Asiatops here, young at heart, elder. We'll gather the produce. What's up? 152,000 experience. Okay. We have a female, so we have sparkling, and we've got young at heart. What is this one? Asiatops. Acta. It's a male. Asiatops lucidium aurum. I don't think I have the Acta yet, so we're going to leave that in there for now. I haven't made a whole lot of progress on this because I didn't start my dinosaurs for like a very long time. So, slow progress in these bad boys. Alright, let's check contents. We've got 280, just like the other one. We're going to go ahead and put in 1,000 beef. We're not going to take 1,000, obviously, but we'll put in much as we can. Cinematop's egg. Cinematop Palace. Cinematop Palace. So this is a sparkling. This female is sparkling chatty. And this is a female taker. Cinematop's Palace, we don't need that, so we'll go ahead and remove that. By removing the babies and skipping the whole growth thing, I don't, like I said before, I don't care about how much experience I get from doing this because I'll get 200 million farming anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'd rather try to rush as much as I can or just speed up as much as I can the whole farming log. And a really good way to do that is just to take out the babies that you know are not going to grow into something you need. You know? Because the only reason why you're actually growing them is for the XP and the beans. And I'll get all that later. I don't really care about that currently. So I'm just going to remove them early and then speed up the process of finding the eggs I actually want to have. Okay, in the trough. Because my other farm is done. That log is done. So I'm getting a lot of good beans and XP from that anyway. Alright, so we got Malatops. This is a regular Malatop. Gen mutation female. Lucidum. Oh no, sorry. Wait. Huh? Malatops lucidum, but then it also says Malatops Palace. I'm confused. Thoroughly confused. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, we have a male and a female. What do we have in here? We have a female Palace regular. Check Malatops eggs. Malatops female. Gonna remove this one. Leave the other one in there to see what it grows into. And let's go ahead and go. Doing this is also very difficult because I have not done the farming thing in a very long time, and even when I barely knew anything about the dinosaur one. So I'm kind of doing this blind. Who knows? I might be like skipping shinies or something like that. I did a fail the other day, sold my Taviuses for 4 billion when I could have got 6. By the way, bought a HSR for 2.25. You think it will rise or crash? All signs point to crash, just because, or not crash, but just drop, because they were previously much cheaper, and there wasn't reason for them to go up in the first place. So the only reason why they would have gone up is because of the PVM events, which are now over, or people just buying them up to make them go up. So pretty much all signs point to dropping. If they did rise, then it's just because more people buy them up, and we can't really predict that, so. Alright, sell these frogs. Goodbye, frogs. Cinematops. Yeah, I get hardly any beans, but I don't really care. Alright, quick sell this. What do we have here? This, oh, Malatops. Has to go to somebody else, I guess. We'll go ahead and throw this in the bank for right now. Malatops is gone. Alright, we gathered some poison slime, some spark chitin. We don't need this fishy mush in our inventory or this. These coins we're going to leave in there for right now. Barberry we're not going to use for right now. We're going to use the lychee. We're going to use the tomb shroom. It might be a good idea, actually, to not go do another farm run, because what will be kind of good is just to actually go and do our Slayer and stuff. Because I'll probably end up having to do another farming thing for my Yak Track, and then if I do my farming now, it's just going to kind of screw me over. Just join Discord. Awesome. Hey, is there a way to find is there a way someone can circumvent 2FA? Yes, there is. If people keylog you, then they have access to literally everything. People do get their 2FAs. You can get those reset or added to new devices and stuff like that. And so if people have keylogged you, then they can do all that on their own. So they would have to definitely go through some burning hoops. But yeah, it's definitely something you can do. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna spend our 1.3 million coins we have here on beaver pouches. Beaver pouches.
What do you know about
We're gonna buy 1.3 mil worth of these, so it's something around 900 of them. Hey, look, real close. Okay, so we're gonna bump this price up a little bit. It's close enough. It's off by like 3,000. Oh my god. Alright. They don't want to buy right away, so let's go ahead and buy a few less and bump up the price by a few GP. So we're still spending the right amount. Doesn't need to be too exact here. Actually, I'm gonna let this sit for just a second while I use a quick restroom break and also get a new drink. I'm gonna grab a coffee. But I will see you guys in just a moment. I'll be back real soon. Okay, I'm back. What is up? How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. You know, I always found it weird how I was telling you welcome back to the stream when I was actually the one coming back. So I grabbed myself a coffee, and it's delicious, and hopefully stays delicious for the entire stream. I am super excited about this. Honestly, I love coffee. Not much really makes me feel like it's amazing how good it makes you feel of just having like a nice hot beverage while your account is being logged out. 1 second. Sketch your entire crypto and forex account at risk now? Yeah, see, okay, so that is the unfortunate fact of playing RuneScape, is that if someone tries to hack you and gets your information, then they will definitely go after your other things. I've been there. Actually. It's a very long time ago that I lost like my original account to a hacker, and so they tried to access like everything. They were on my Facebook. They were on like all kinds of stuff. So yeah, no, they don't. You know, these people that are trying to hack your RuneScape accounts are trying to hack your accounts for money. So like whatever you have that can give them money, you know, they're just really bad people. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so I'm a little frustrated. I think I'm just gonna have to do this. I think I'm just gonna have to do something I didn't want to do. Apologies for doing this on stream, because I normally do this stuff not on video, because I don't know, it just kind of looks not the image I'm trying to do of, like, you know, not be showy or whatever. But we're gonna take some money here, and we're gonna go, and I need to go buy more shard packs. So like I need to do that really quick, because I am putting money management is an issue currently, and it's been an issue for like a few days now. So I'm just gonna go and get more shard packs and stuff. I can't buy shards because I have max shards in this account, so I need to go buy shard packs. Welcome back. So what's up, man? I just joined the stream. Looks like you didn't see my first message. Are you also streaming on Twitch? I am. Yep, on both. Okay. So this is one of the problems that Jagex says they don't really want to help players out with, which is unfortunate. Yeah, it's their decision though. If they decide it's not something that affects enough players, I get it. But basically what I need to do is I need to come here. I'm gonna buy some pouches because I just collect these for fun because they're like 1 gold each. So I'm just slowly making a stack of those. And then what I need to do is I need to buy shard packs. So basically what I do is I just buy all shard packs. We're gonna spend max cash on these, I think. Boom. Okay. So by doing that, we have 103,000 gold. I don't know how we have 103,000 gold left, but we have 103,000 gold left. Let me bounce back to the bank really quick and see if that fixed my problem actually. Because putting one more max stack into shard packs may have fixed the problem. The problem is that I can't spend the gold we're getting from our drops without it running into a problem. So I think this probably fixed it. Okay, all shards, shard packs, gold goes in the bank, pouches go back over here. Okay, we should be good. Yeah, we're fine. This is fine. Because now we have the max stack in the inventory, which keeps it... The reason why we have max stack in the inventory, if in case you guys are coming in later, is because this way I'm able to make sure that I'm able to, like... What am I trying to say here? Oh, when we get like alks and everything like that, or gold drops, they go into the inventory and not getting lost. So yeah, this is fine. We're good. Okay, something I would like to do before we finish farming though is I want to go and do my Calquat. Karamja. Oh, tokens. What about tokens? And how's it going, Potato? Oh yeah, I also just bought Double Surge, by the way. I was trying to like get it all from laps and stuff, but I gave up. I will still get double escape from doing laps, but I was just like, I really need to make sure I need the double surge. So it was more of a hassle than it was worth. Oh, I'm not stocking those tokens up or anything. I was buying some tokens for the cat outfit that I don't have. I'm just trying to buy a few of them, that way I can not, you know, spend all my oddments on them. Okay, now we'll get rid of these things here. Tomb Shroom lychees, sure. We'll go put those away. Okay, I think what I need to do now is probably just go do... I'm actually going to go do in my next Yak Track. So, and it's convenient because my next Yak Track actually goes along with what we're doing. So I need the kill 1,000 monsters. I did not start my Yak Track until a couple days ago, by the way. That's the reason why I'm only at number 19. So, do you have a rainbow cape? I do. Yes, I do. I have pretty much every rare in the game. Or, I guess rainbow cape's not a rare, but I have pretty much every cosmetic or rare in the game. All the walks, everything. I like to at least have one of everything. Because I'm one of those players that wants to have like everything in the game, so I do try to get one of everything. How old is my account? This account is 6.5, 7 years old. I've been playing RuneScape since the game came out. Like I've been playing since just after Devious Mud, and when it became RuneScape Classic. That's like when I started playing the game. But this account is about 6.5, 7 years old. I just completely restarted everything a while back. So yeah, anything that I can have on this account, I have. Okay, so let's go do that. So I don't have my ability bar set up for Mage, like my AFK Mage stuff, so we'll have to set that up. Not a big problem though. I'm going to go ahead and load this. And then we're going to, let's see, fix this up real quick. I do not need to bring the Blood, Souls, or this. We don't need Cinderbanes. We really do not need to bring Virtus Boots. Basically, I'm just going to set myself up so that I can go and do this Yak Track task. And I'll also show you, if you guys are not aware of this method of doing Yak Track, this is the best method you can do for Yak Track. I'll show you. I'm zoning out here. Not zoning, I'm just like, what am I supposed to be doing? Blasted Fusion Boots. Oh, actually, I don't really want to equip those. You don't really need much of armor or anything. I just want to make sure to have stuff equipped. Alright, what else do we need? I just have not played in so long. Sucks. I'll wear that. We're gonna look weird. Do I have subjugation pieces still? Oh, I do. We'll wear that. I don't need boots. I don't really need any of this stuff. I really just need my staff, my body, and this necklace. That's like all I need. At 48 farming, what can I do besides maple trees? Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. Just do your player-owned farm. Doing player-owned farm from the point where you can start it until all the way to 200 million is the way to go. Okay, overload potions. I can bring them. I don't really need them. We'll bring them though. Dragon's Medallion, clearly don't need that. We're going to go ahead and bring our spring cleaner. Wait, where is my spring cleaner? Oh, it's equipped to me. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here. We're going to grab this stuff, and I'll show you guys how to do this method. Yay! So we're going to grab these dust cloud scrolls. Those go in there. And then we're also going to buy a... not buy, but familiar pouch. Where's it at? Oh, there they are. Okay, so Smoked Devil. Grab 2 of these Smoked Devils. I don't really think there's much else I need, because we got... Oh, those are holy overloads. My bad. I need aggro. The animals, question mark, forward slash. Yes, the animals. Logan, are you in like having an extreme panic over there? What's going on, man? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and bring these aggro overloads, because the fact that I had like a half a dose of them, so we'll bring those. So essentially what you need to do this method, it's pretty fun. You can actually make a serious, ridiculous amount of money doing this too, and I'll actually show you guys how you can make a lot of money doing this as we go along. Hey, thank you so much, Dutch. See you next time, man. So I'll show you both how to complete this Yak Track, and I'll also show you guys how to make a lot of money doing this. This actually makes a pretty crazy amount of money with literally no risk. All right, so I'm gonna grab these beaver pouches out of my bank or my GE here. We're gonna throw them into our loot tab. So, in case you didn't know, beavers were the beaver pouch was the item that was voted on by the stream viewers as the item that we were going to buy with all the gold that we pick up off the ground. Do you have a Tower of Pisa in your room? I do. There's 500,000 magic cards in boxes that are leaning. adds more of an effect to the stream. I like to see the leaning cards. All right, I think we have everything. So essentially, all I need to do is just be able to do basic a basic wind spell, which we are on the wrong spell book. So we'll go ahead and switch over really quick. All right, activate our magic cape to normal. Put these back in. Let me make sure restore points. Make sure we have enough points. We do. my leaning tower of magicka. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cast. Let's see, 62 spell, 81 spell. We'll go ahead and cast. Honestly, we can just cast the level 62 spell. You do not need a strong spell for this. Level 62 is totally fine. And then I need to set up my ability bar because I took it apart. I don't remember what all we need to put on this ability bar. It's fine though. We'll put sunshine on here. We're gonna put. Ooh, what all? Shoot. What is a good ability bar? I haven't rebuilt mine in so long, and I just removed it. Was not really the smartest idea. Put corruption blast up here. We'll put chain up here. I'm saying those because of the fact that those are going to be really useful for what we're currently doing. Put this up here, put this up here. We'll go ahead and put impact up here. I just need some abilities on here. Defensive. We'll put Tuska's Wrath back here, and we'll put Sacrifice. Good enough. Okay, for what we're doing, it really doesn't matter. So you should buy a greater chain. I haven't bought any of the codex because I want to earn them on my own. So while we're doing the like the boss logs and stuff like that, it'll be exciting to actually unlock them as we go. Okay, so that's pretty much all we need. We're gonna go ahead and teleport now. We're gonna teleport to Lumbridge. I probably forgot something, and if I did, we'll just remember when we get there. Haven't done this in a while. I'm not gonna expect to remember everything. Alright, so basically we just run over here. I need to get rid of my familiar carpet. What are you fighting? So we're gonna go kill corpse spiders. So corpse spiders are really good money, and they're also the best thing you can possibly do for the Yak Track. So what you want to do is you see this cross in the ground right here? Where the spider is, this big cross shape? You want to stand right in the middle of the cross. Okay, so while you're here, then you're just going to basically summon your Smoke Devil. Take your Dust Cloud Scrolls and use it on the Smoke Devil. Have your familiar details open. In your familiar details, you will pretty much go over here and you just want to right click this summoning spell points bar. Right click it. It says set auto fire rate. You click on set auto fire rate, and I like to just put 1. And what it does is basically now every time your Smoke Devil does an auto attack, the next thing will be a special attack. So I like to put it at 1, so that way it uses as many as possible. So we can go ahead and bring this down here. And then what we're going to do is, so he's already loaded with scrolls. So if you use the scrolls on him, then he'll just automatically use them and then you don't have any issue. So what I'll do now is I'm going to go ahead and use my Soul Split. You don't need Soul Split really, because if you die here, something is wrong. But go ahead and activate Soul Split because we have the Demon Horn Necklace allowing us to be able to automatically bury all of the bones you get here. I'm going to go ahead and pop my Aggro Overload. You don't need an aggro. You don't need an overload. You can just use an aggression potion because these literally all die in one hit from like anything. And then that's it. You just sit here and you chill and relax. And so, as you can see in my ability bar, I just roughly put it together. You can definitely put it together better than this. But like I said, I deleted all my ability bars, so I had to kind of redo them. But what I've got here is I've got my Sunshine, and then Corruption, Chain, Dragon Breath. I just put like all the AoEs in the front. And then you just AFK. You just don't pay any attention at all. You can go do whatever you want to. You can go do the dishes, go vacuum, eat a sandwich, whatever you want to do. It's pretty awesome. But basically, while you're sitting here, the way you make money from this is, if you see down here, if I go ahead and turn this to filtered, and we bring up my chat a little bit. Okay, we haven't been here very long, so it's not showing much. But on here, I've already gotten 4 healthy components, 4 enhancing components, 4 direct components. So you use your item that has scavenging 4 on it, and then since you kill so many monsters per hour here, like a lot, it's like 4,000 or 5,000 of these spiders per hour. Since you kill that many of them, you get a ridiculous amount of components. And so those components have value. Like, you can use enhancings to make things and whatever, and then sell those things. You can use direct components and then sell those things. So if you actually add up how much, you make by using those components to make things, it's like several million per hour that you make here. Especially if you get a rare drop. If you get a rare drop, like if you get like a Noxious component here, a 4 times Nox component, that is a lot of money. So obviously that's not something you'd sell, but that's something you could save yourself. So by sitting here and chilling on these spiders, you can make a lot of money. It's pretty awesome. And it literally, you'd pay literally no attention. You just sit here and do this the entire time. That's it. There's nothing else you do. So this is the best thing you can possibly do for doing the Yak Track as far as killing monsters, because this will complete your monster killing task like really fast. You can also use this for the burying bones one. It buries all the bones that you kill from spiders, so it goes super fast. And then lastly too, there's that helm you can use, where the helm will give you like, if you guys still have this helm from like a really old treasure hunter, where it's like your kill streak. It's like the kill streak helm. I can't remember what it's called, like the helm of corruption or whatever. But if you wear that here, you can get your kill streak to ridiculous numbers for the fun of it. So yeah, this is super chill. So we'll be here for a few minutes and getting the 1,000 monster kills done. Let's see. Might want to try Capsarius and Personal Slayer Dungeon sometime for your video series. 10 million average at the moment. 100%, man. You probably didn't see the most recent stream, which has been a little while now, but the most recent stream where I started the loot tab, and if you saw the video about the series, I actually mentioned in there. But the whole reason why I'm doing Slayer is because I wanted to be able to get a Ascension task and then prefer them, so that way I can actually build the Capsarius. So that is literally my goal, is to get Capsarius in the Personal Slayer dungeon. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Capsarius in the Slayer dungeon. I'm going to sit there and farm a ridiculous amount of keys for probably a couple days, and then we're going to use those keys to kill Legios to make Ascension crossbows. Because if we buy the keys, to go kill the Legios, then it's going to be really hard to track how much money I actually made on those crossbows. You know what I mean? So we'll go get them all on our own, and that way the crossbows are 100% profit. So yeah, nope, totally going to be doing that, and that's going to turn into Legios. Dan, thank you for this method for components I actually need at the moment. Yeah, sure, for sure, man. This is the way that I always go get components whenever I need some. I don't normally come here, honestly, though, too much, because I already have like a ridiculous amount of components saved because I just haven't used them. But if I was needing something, like if I needed more evasive components or something like that, or just like a variety of components, for sure come here. You said the direct components makes money. How? You can't sell them? I'm pretty sure direct is used for ingenuity of the humans, right? I think ingenuity of the humans is what you use that for. And there we go. We just got a rare. So that was 4 Dragonfire components. I don't remember if I even used those, but there we go. We got them anyway. Don't have to buy those. This, honestly, though, if you just want something fun in RuneScape to do and you don't really care so much about, like, oh, I want to get XP, or oh, I really want to get money, or whatever, you just want something different to do, this is very fun to do, because just watching all the components you get is super entertaining. And you get all kinds of rares here and stuff. Like, I think when I tested it last time, I think I got somewhere between 2 and 3 rare drops an hour was the average of what I was getting. You can obviously could get more depending on your luck, but I think 2 to 3 if I remember correctly. Over 10,000 Legios, I can vouch for being good GP. Damn, that's nice. That's really nice. I've done some Primus. I haven't done the other ones though. But I'm gonna be doing them on this series. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I really want to do them. I had a lot of fun doing Primus. That was actually a really fun boss. I thought Primus was a really fun boss, mostly because it's like it's so quick. You know, you just get in there, beat his ass, get out. Get in there, beat his ass, get out. How does scavenging perk work? So as long as you have scavenging on a piece of gear, then basically you just kill things, and then when you kill things. You have a chance that creature that you killed drops components. And whichever tier of scavenging you have, it gives you that many components. You also have a higher chance of it activating if you have a higher tier. What I can tell you is that it's definitely, right now it is totally worth it to just get Scavenging 4. Scavenging 3 is what we had before Ancient Invention came out, and Scavenging 3 was super difficult to get and super expensive, that it really wasn't even worth it for some people, because it took so long to get or so much money to get. But now Scavenging 4 is ridiculously easy to get, and is way better than Scavenging 3. And honestly, Scavenging 4 is super OP. It is OP. If you do it purely for money, you're like, yo, I just want to make augmenters, or I just want to make, something else. You make a lot of money off of scavenging. Like, seriously, you make some good... You make, like, go do a whole bunch of Slayer tasks while scavenging's on. You'll make some cash, for sure. Ooh, I hadn't thought about using the run energy relic. I haven't tested a lot of the relics. I really want to. All the relics and everything like that kind of went past me because I was so busy in real life. Couldn't really do a whole lot of RuneScape outside of flipping and everything. How do I get scavenging? It's just a perk you add to your armor. You can add to your armor, you add to your weapon. I highly recommend you add to a weapon. I would personally add it to your top. You can add to whatever you want to, but I added this one to a augmented Virtus robe top. I use the robe top just because mage is what I was going to use here. Mage is also what I was going to use for Firewatch, so it made the most sense for mage. Scavenging 4 is also much cheaper than Scavenging 3, like I mentioned, and it's so much cheaper that if you want to make a top for each combat style, you can totally do that. If you want to save money, then use a Sliske's top. What is used to get the scavenging perk? Just take a look at the wiki, just wiki scavenging 4, and it will tell you the easiest way to get it. What's your total XP? The total XP right now is 3,576,000,000. I'm not actually that far away from 5.6 bill XP. It may sound like it when I tell you that number, but I'm not actually that far away because most of my XP is in the slow skills. So like, like my mining is 172 million. Like most of my XP is in all like the slow stuff. So for me to finish off 5.6 won't really take me that long because it's combat mainly. It's like mainly combat. And you can get 10 million XP a day in combat. So when I actually have time to do it and everything, it'll be really fun. I'll gain a lot of XP during this series, that's for sure. Because, combat. And how's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for joining the stream. Glad to have you here. If you would like to hit the subscribe button on YouTube if you're on there, or follow on Twitch. Most people are talking on Twitch right now, so if you're actually on YouTube and you want to hop over to Twitch, that'd be probably the best thing for you because most of the chat's actually on the Twitch side. All right, let's see. Oh, I don't think I can actually check on there how many more I've got. Let me see. Oh, I turned off the thing so I can't see it. So we're halfway there. We're already halfway there. We are like a dose and a half of overload. So we killed we killed over 500 spiders in 9 minutes. That's pretty crazy. So every 20 minutes basically you kill 1,200 spiders roughly. Roughly, if I was, quick math in that. So yeah, something pretty close to 4,000 spiders. If I was paying attention and actually manually clicking this and everything like that, and using some other abilities and stuff like that, you can definitely get 4,000 spiders per hour here. Which is just a lot of components. A lot of components. Unfortunately, there's not really much to pick up here, like if you really want to pick things up. You're not really gonna make too much money doing that. We could like grab some of these runes for the fun of it, but like there's not really much to pick up. Every once in a while you will get a spider egg. So like the spider like the spider for your player-owned farm, you will every once in a while get one of those spiders, and so those are actually worth an all right amount of money. So you can pick those up here as like an extra bonus. If you're using mage, then when you pick up that spider, it essentially pays for your costs of overload and runes. Are you doing these for comps or the player-owned farm animal? I'm actually only doing these for the Yak Track. I just started the Yak Track a couple days ago, so I'm just still finishing it off. This is the best thing to do for the kill creatures task, kill monsters task. I want to hop to Twitch, but I can't watch and play at the same time because of the video quality. It's only 1080p at Twitch, so it's lagging for me. Oh, I'm sorry, man. There's an oh, yep. I know about that Alt 1 thing, but the only thing is though, last time I used it, it was really buggy and didn't work here. It kept on telling me I was getting components I wasn't getting. So if maybe it's fixed now, which I've heard from some people it's more accurate now, but when I tried using it, it didn't work. So hopefully it does. So as long as you keep animals disease free, will their health and happiness keep raising? Yes. As long as they have food and they're not dying of a disease, then they will be good to go, yes. I don't know why the overload lasted a shorter amount of time than my aggression, because the aggression's still going and the overload is gone. Let's switch to something else. Playing that free music over here. Do you have ever had comp cape? Nope. I've never really had the time to be able to do everything for it, unfortunately, because it takes a whole lot of non-AFK things, and I just really have never had the time to do all of that. I currently run a Discord of we have over 11,000 people in the RS3 Discord, and then the old school RuneScape Discord is building up right now, and putting the time into that, putting the time into just doing everything else in RuneScape, putting time into making videos, putting time into my other things I do in real life, I just have not had time for it, unfortunately. Is it worth it to use multiple things that have scavenging for? It only works for one thing. So perks don't stack. No perks stack. The only time a perk might stack is if it has a different version of the perk. Like, for example, Enhanced Devoted and Devoted. Those stack. But you can't use 2 scavengings or 2 bitings or something like that. Path of Exile has taken me away from Yak Track. Everything takes me away from Yak Track. It takes so much time. Lance Dime Incense Sticks give you 8-minute overloads and aggression potions. Yeah, they're not really worth it. Kind of like what Carolus said there. Even if they are worth it, I would rather just pay extra money or use more overloads rather than do that, because of the fact of just like not having to worry about one more thing to do in RuneScape. You know, I don't know. Also, the only way that I see that the Lance Dime Incense Sticks being actually useful for me would be if I was gonna be sitting there and then like actively doing like if I was gonna be there for more than an hour. And in that case, though, I'm gonna have to use an extra inventory space for those Lance Dimes now, and I already hardly ever have an empty space anyway. So the thought of me actually having a space for Lance Dimes kind of removes any of the value you'd be saving, like any of the money you'd be saving. I'd rather spend more money and have an extra inventory space. And it probably is worth it for aggression overload. I would say that if it saves you money and it's a good idea for you, then for sure do it. I personally have around 10,000 overloads, so I don't really even care about saving overloads, to be honest with you. I'm probably never even going to use the ones I have. This factory minigame got me dead. Yeah, the factory one is it's pretty boring because no one plays it. It wasn't that bad though to get the suit though, and the suit makes you a crazy amount of money. Yeah, I like the cat's animation too. He's pretty great. I'm really glad they brought it back. Yeah, using my AFK player-owned Slayer dungeon. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, it would probably be great there. What does keeping the Artificer's Measure in your inventory? What? Oh, why is it in there? Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, a subscriber. Subscriber on the YouTube. Thank you so much. The Artificer's Measure is also the new... It's also your gem bag. When you create the Artificer Measure, it becomes your gem bag. Because you use your gem bag to make it. So that's why it's there. Less clicking in the long run too. Yeah, probably is. Yeah, going for 8 minutes. If you want to really save on clicking though, you can just use the auto overloads. Then you don't click anything. Ever. It's Twitch. What? You subbed on Twitch? Oh, well thank you. Thank you so much for the Twitch sub. It doesn't, where's my label thing? Oh, that's kind of weird. For me it doesn't show that. Why didn't it pop up over here? Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not used to the new alerts. Thank you so much for the sub. I thought you had to wear it. Nope, you don't have to. You only need to wear the Artificer's Measure to use the other effects. Hey, what's up? What's up to Germany, Yusuf? How you doing, man? Alright, guys, we are getting real close to being done with this. We are at 900 out of 1,000. So we have less than 100 to go. We have 90 to go, which is really quick because these die super fast. That, yeah, due to be awesome. I was recently down in Portland, but unfortunately, like, everything was closed. That's actually where I went to get my camera, because Portland doesn't have sales tax, so driving to Portland saved me like $1,000. But, like, everything was closed. We couldn't do, like, pretty much anything when we got down there. It sucked. Oh. Wait. Well, Drock, you can use aggro overloads, you dork. You don't... Yeah, you use both at the same time. Aggro overload. You've only got one potion. Gotta go to outside bar, outside restaurant. Yeah, well, I didn't really know where to look since I'm not from there. I didn't really know what was a good option for that. Tried a couple places and they were closed. Oh, you're in Portland right now? Awesome, man. Are aggro overloads cheaper per dose? They are cheaper than using an aggro and an overload, yes. The combination potions are always cheaper. Doesn't work for Elder overload? Yeah, for sure. But what are you using Elders for in for AFK? Aggro overload doesn't work for... Yeah, I already doubled my money on a Crown and Seasons. Bought them at around 100 each. Now they're around 200. I definitely wouldn't sell them because the manipulation clan is busy manipulating crowns and all the seasons pieces, so crowns will probably be $1 billion by tomorrow. Unless Jagex finally, you know, takes care of them. We'll see. Hey, congratulations, Psychosed. I saw you just got 70 in all skills. Congratulations, congratulations. I'll move this a little bit closer to my head, that way I don't have to yell. Because I'm basically yelling to make it, you know, so I can be in the microphone. Elder Overload. Oh, for AFK Greg. I thought... Wait, is that what he's using it for? I thought they were talking about... I thought they were talking about player-owned Slayer Dungeon when he was talking about... Because he was talking about Lantidimes. For sure, you definitely want those for Greg, though. Okay, there we go. We are done. Boom. You going to do LEDs for your background or white light? I don't know what all I'm going to do yet, but this is definitely going to change, that's for sure. It's just right now there is... So, I own roughly 1.6 million cards for all types of card games like Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Force of Will, Vanguard, like all kinds of card games. So I have roughly 1.6 million cards. So having boxes stacked up like this is just kind of like a fact of life at the moment, but I am working on getting rid of a lot of like extra stuff I don't need. So when I'm able to, then I can make it so that I don't have this as my background. But yeah, once I get there, I'll be figuring out what to do. For future talking head type of videos, like where I'm talking to the camera, I'm actually going to put the camera on that bookshelf right there. There's actually a little bookshelf right here. I'm actually going to put it on this bookshelf, and then it'll face me with the computer monitors as my background, and that'll look a lot better. So I just can't do that while we're streaming, obviously, because that'll be kind of hard. And I'm not really sure what I would do with that. Wow, so I can pickpocket 1,600 elves, or we can do 378,396 XP in construction. That wouldn't take very long. That wouldn't take very long at all. Skip it. I don't want to do it. I have skips too. Fishing. All right, we will go do fishing. Oh, what? Sailfish, wobbegong, rocktails, cavefish, manta ray. This is my only options? I can't do a... Oh, wait, no. Beltfish. Beltfish are on there. Okay, we're going to do fishing. Fishing it is. Actually, I don't mind the idea of doing some sailfish. You know, sailfish could be fun to add to our loot tab. And I haven't done sailfish in like a billion years. Oh, we need to go ahead and cash these out real quick too. So we got a bonus XP large. We're going to put that in archaeology. That's where I need it most. Small cash bag. Add to currency pouch these oddments. We got some more Silverhawk downs. Going to go pop those into our hawks. We also gained some coins. Oh, and hey, so we have so many messages and everything. Let me catch up on this really quick. Also about a good amount of Shadow Gem stack, and those gone up a lot. Yes, they have, Chuck. Are you in the manipulating group? Don't know, but you asked about what you can AFK with, what you can AFK with elders. Oh, no. He was talking about player-owned Slayer Dungeon, and I was like, what are you killing in player-owned Slayer Dungeon that you would need to use Elder Overloads? That's what I meant. Sorry. My desk is so heavy and big, I feel that if I put it facing the wrong way in my stream room, so it took me a while to fix the background. Yeah, for sure. I mean, those boxes right there, like, no exaggeration. Each one of those stacks is probably near 1,000 pounds. Like, I don't know exactly how much it is, but it's probably near 1,000 pounds for each stack. And there's 3 stacks right there. So moving them and just moving them to make a background, that's why it hasn't happened yet. But it's for sure going to happen. I'm doing so many changes and updates and everything right now that it's like trying to do everything all at once is just like, it's not going to happen all at once. So I'm just trying to do it step by step. Can you talk about how to get into Pokemon card flipping and what sites you buy from? Yeah, definitely, Chuck. Sure. Here, I'll come right back to that. Make a backdrop of copies of common and uncommon cards. Yes, I could do that too. Greeting from Bosnia. Keep up the good work. Also, too, for you two guys, Chuck and Gorok, that are talking about cards, I'm actually planning that after I get the RS3 up and, you know, like, not up, but more smoothly releasing video content, getting our streams going back again, which is what we're doing, and then I'm able to release the old school stuff 100% so that both those communities are going really well. At that point, I will assess if it's possible, and I'm going to make a trading card game channel. So that's coming. Because actually for a very long period of my life, I actually bought and sold trading card games for a living. I was a table vendor. I was the largest Midwest, like US Midwest vendor of all in card games. So I have a lot of experience with it. I love card games. I love them. So I would love to make a channel about it. And, you know, be able to do cool stuff with the channels, like box openings and all kinds of stuff like that. Like, I would love to do that kind of stuff. So if it's possible, it's definitely going to happen. Here, give me 1 second. I'll show you guys something real quick. 1 sec. For those of you that might be interested in the card stuff, 1 second. So basically here I've got I have boxes right now of So this is Force of Will, and this is a sealed booster box of Force of Will. There is a sealed booster box of Dragon Ball Z card game. A sealed booster box of a Vanguard set that I don't remember. Oh, Dragon King's Awakening or whatever. And there is just like... there is a ton of sealed boxes of products that are already I've already got here. So the purpose of those is to be able to use them for that project. So hopefully we're able to do it. Greetings from Bosnia. Hey, half full wine jug. You too, man. Thank you, man. I just got 70 archaeology finally. Nice. Use dwarf rod on double as it counts. Yeah, but I want to use the dwarf rod on XP though, which is to me way more valuable than doing this dumb shit. Are you on two platforms right now? I am. Yes, I am. Yes. If you are on Twitch, awesome. Actually, watch it wherever you like, what you guys would like to. I would say that it's probably going to be easier for you to watch on Twitch and read the chat on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, I would recommend going over there. Also, feel free to hit that follow button if you enjoy the streams and stuff like that. We're definitely going to be doing a lot more streams. Definitely helps out. Thank you so much. When I was on deployment, had a lot of extra cash. I was going to buy some Pokemon cards for investment. I should have. Maybe. Yeah. If you were going to buy them like a year and a half ago, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I made a lot of money off the cards, like a ridiculous amount of money. I don't know where they would be to grab them right now, but I've got like stacks of Blastoise, Charizards, all that kind of shit. Because I bought that stuff when it was worth like not much. Like Charizards were $25, you know? They were $25 for a long time. So thank you, Logan Paul, for buying me a new car. Pretty much. Let's see. I just love to merch. Figure these tokens will still have good upside potential. Tokens are literally all about whether or not Pistol's group is gonna manipulate them. That's what it's all about right now. DBZ, what's up? Yeah, I know. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this box. I haven't played the DBZ card game yet, but I heard that it plays a lot like Kaijudo, which I love Kaijudo, and I freaking love DBZ. So I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. Just buy a booster box. Why not? It'd be fun. My friend made a giant 3D cube using commons, uncommon, and magic cards and set it up behind him with the green screen in the center, so it was magic cardboard border cube with the green screen playing things. That's awesome. Buying your hoodie for 1 million GP looks comfy. I love this hoodie. It's a new hoodie and I love it. It's like the most comfortable thing ever. It really is. I've actually been wearing it too much. I feel like people are gonna be like, do you wear anything else? I'm actually watching and following for years, actually. I was on your Patreon for a while, but started an iron, and the content became less useful for me specifically. Still enjoying the streams, though. Hey, yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for being a supporter for so long. I'm really glad that you enjoyed the Patreon while you were a member of it. Also, actually, Dia. So if you look in our Discord, and you talk to Dia. She's actually planning on making Iron Man content. So she's actually planning on building a Discord that's all about Iron Man. So hopefully that'd be helpful for you. All right, let's roll into it though, guys. Go ahead and pop these things into our bank here. You better get that butterless popcorn out of here, boy. No. We got 13,000 gold here. I don't really care. Like that's not gonna make a big impact on our loot tab. So if we lose that, whatever. Boom. We're going to go ahead and do this. Trying to think of what the best thing to do. I think that I would actually like to go to do Deep Sea Fishing Hub and just do it for a little bit. I haven't done deep sea fishing in like so long. It does sound pretty fun to do. Why not? All right, let's yeah, sure. I'll use porters. We'll turn the porters on. Let's go over and see how fast it is to fish these sailfish. I haven't fished sailfish in so long. Like, obviously, fishing sailfish is not the best thing in the game to do, but you know, why not? Why not? It is oftentimes a good idea to do things you haven't done in a very long time, just because, like, you know, just keep the knowledge fresh. Also, this is actually like a pretty relaxing thing. When deep sea fishing came out, and I was getting all the requirements done here, because there was a bunch of stuff you have to do, like, you know, like feed the whale or whatever. Like, I'll do all that kind of stuff. So I got done with all the requirements here. So it was actually very chill and relaxing while I was here and doing that. I have to say, I actually definitely enjoyed being here. It is a very relaxing and enjoyable part of the game, actually. So no, it's not like the most pro thing ever to sit here and do this, but I would say that it's definitely definitely worth trying out if you haven't done deep sea fishing. It's definitely worth coming here and doing for the unlocks, I'll put it that way. Do you invest in stocks at all? I day trade every day. I think you could be very good at it if you took the time to learn. I do know how to do pretty much everything involving stocks. I was buying stocks at times. I was doing hype stocks. I don't day trade. I don't really have time for that. I do a lot of things, and to add another thing that I was going to do daily just wasn't going to happen. Maybe when I'm a multimillionaire, I will be interested in doing that too, because you don't really make that much money doing stock trading of any kind unless you have quite a bit of money to work with. So maybe way later in the day, way later in the game, but right now they're just kind of better things for my time. I did enjoy buying hype stocks though. For example, when Pokemon Go was a thing, when that came out, I bought stocks. I bought stocks into, what did I buy? I bought Sharp, because Sharp was the one making these screens. People were buying a whole bunch of, you know, they wanted to buy devices to play Go on. Bought those. I bought up Zap. It's been so long now. Is it Zap, or like the company that makes cases? It was like one of the biggest companies that made cases. Bought them. Bought Pokemon stock. And then eventually just sold off everything at the right times. It was fun. It was good. I think I made like $5,000 doing it or something like that. It was enjoyable. It's not something I'm really interested in doing all the time though. There are much easier and consistent ways to make money. So stocks are kind of what I like to tell people, and this is just my personal opinion. The people who flip stocks and cryptocurrency and currencies and all those types of things, don't take this super offensively. It's not really meant to be offensive. The people that do that kind of thing is one of two types of people. Is either number one, you're very wealthy, because if you don't start very wealthy, you're not going to make that much profits in the first place. Like when I made 5,000 off those stocks, like I invested quite a bit of money into making that 5,000. Like it took quite a bit of money to make that 5K. And then so you either are very wealthy so that the amount of profits you make on things are large enough to matter, or number two, you just don't really know how to do anything else, so you just jump on the stock train or the cryptocurrency train because everyone and their brother is telling you should do it. And that's honestly the truth, and you know it's the truth. So there are many other ways to make very solid money in real life that don't involve stock things, or there are many things that involve pretty much zero risk that make a very large amount of money, or consistent money. That is, okay, I guess very large is not really descriptive, but comparable money to what you would be hoping to make with your stock flips and stuff like that. Like if you're doing day trading and you're making $500 a day, that isn't really worth your time. It's not. It's not worth your time because you're doing something that involves a risk. And if you're making $500 a day, you can do that doing other things that involves no risk, while you're also building and establishing like a value. Like build a brand, for example. If you build a brand, here we go. For everyone in here that loves stocks and stuff like that, and I have a lot of people that follow my content that they love doing stocks, they love doing cryptocurrency, they love doing currencies. I'm saying, awesome for you. It's good that you stepped outside of the obvious box that everybody lives in, and you decide to jump into something else. You decide to jump into a market and to try it and to go after it and learn it. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's awesome. Very, very good. But what I tell you to do is take it one step further, and don't stop at something so basic as to just be trading into just into trading currencies, or just into trading cryptocurrency or whatever. Anyone and their brother can do that, and like it's not something that should never only be your only thing. It's called investing because it's investing. It's something that's supposed to be on the side. So as a main thing though, build a brand, establish a presence, build equity, Work on that for a very long time so that way what you create is able to earn you money when you're not working on it. Or if you are working on it, it gets more and more and more and more and more money. Have to think of it as a business. Let's see. What do you think is the best side hustle? I think the best side hustle is really just whatever is the best thing for you. I don't think there is a best side hustle. I think that people need to figure out what their best side hustle is. I think there's a pool of hustles, or pool of, I don't know, hustles is not really a right word for it. It shouldn't be a hustle. It should be something that you're devoted into. But there's a pool of choices. And then in that pool, the best thing for you is going to vary depending on who you are. If your thing is buying and selling cars, you're flipping cars, and then you eventually start a car dealership, like whatever. That could be something that works really well for you, while for somebody else, it doesn't do literally anything. How to think of a business: your losses are your business expenses. Your strategy has around 95%. My strategy has around 95% win rate. So you're a millionaire, Chuck? Didn't know you had me on your friends list? Yeah, I added you long time ago. I've removed most people off the friends list, honestly, because I never really talk in the game. I'll buy $1 from you for 50 cent USD, LOL. The joys of fishing. Oh, he said hello, and I did not say hello. Hey, thank you, Sufyan. I actually really love this hoodie. These hoodies are actually not expensive either. If you guys want to grab one of these hoodies, you can get it from Hollister. I know, if you're like me, and you were like, I'm never going to buy Hollister stuff again, which was kind of something I said a long time ago. Well, Hollister actually started making some pretty good stuff again, and stuff that you can barely even tell is Hollister. And I'll tell you what, this is like ridiculously soft. Oh god, it's so good. It's so nice. No, trading you'll risk a percent of your profile. Doesn't matter how high a win rate you have. Risk management. That's the exact same thing that people who gamble say. No, when I play blackjack, I only risk a percent of my total worth, and I'm playing with the house's money every time. I would know because I played pro blackjack for 2 years. More into sweat jackets. Sweat jackets? What you mean? Like Adidas, like track jackets? You might say it differently where you're from. Yeah, we go way back, bro. Like two years plus, right? Yeah, at least Psychos. I can't remember when I first talked to you. It's been a while. Glad to hear. He says, Tony Drain says that they appreciate the new content, love new series. I was hoping he was going to tell me how many we've already caught. Hoodie boat with the zipper to easily take it on and off. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So we call those like, I guess there's a whole bunch of different words for them, but like track jackets usually. Oh, let's see. Oh, we've only caught 53 so far. Wow. This is slow. I mean, I knew it was going to be slow. But though, the thing is though, is they are worth like what, 4,000 or 5,000 each or something like that. Here, I'll put one in my inventory and we'll see how much they're actually worth right now. And we can also just go catch something else to be a little bit quicker too. Yeah, it wasn't telling me anything here. Oh, it's because I've got the messages filtered again. 6,000? They're worth 6,000 each. We already made. Wow. Damn, wow, they're actually worth a lot of money right now. Okay, fish them a little bit more. Not really hurting anything. Whoa, Torchlight 3 looks great. Most people I know just refer to those as zip-ups or zipper hoodies. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a good name for them. Yeah, I've got some that have zippers. I just really tend to wear the ones like this more. Pullovers, that kind of thing. The one of the other main hoodies that I use, it's like very like poofy outside, and then it has alpaca lining on the inside, so it's like really comfortable, really warm, and that one has a zipper. Oh, I realize I'm not using my fishing boosts that we could be using here. I really wish I could just play Spotify. It's killing me. I'm gonna go over here and grab the Perfect Plus potion because that wore off, and that will make it so that we're able to go a little bit quicker here. Let's get some boosts. Okay, so dust things go back in here. We're gonna put these raw sailfish into here. Is it putting them in here already? Let's see, raw sailfish, boom. Okay, so Perfect Plus. There we go, Perfect Plus. Okay, good enough. I gotta get out to these fishing platforms for training for real. This makes it's actually like, it's all right money now. This is better than what it was, that's for sure. I'm not sure how many of these you catch per hour though. But at 6,000 each is not terrible. It's definitely not terrible for how AFK it is and just kind of chill, relaxed. Like a Sherpa jacket, kinda, yeah. The outside is just like regular hoodie material though. You know, you ever had like the furry hoodies that have like the furry inside hood and stuff? It's just one of those, but it has like alpaca on the inside. Especially the lighter jean jacket ones, the wool inside. Oh, that'd be nice too. I think mostly I look terrible with jean jacket stuff, so I don't really wear jean jacket stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and pop our legendary Call to Sea to get a little bit faster on there too. We'll go ahead and summon our carpet for a little bit of extra XP. We'll see how fast we fish them now. I want your Patreon thing so bad. I don't have money at the moment, but I'm waiting on a job at the moment. So when I'm getting Patreon first paycheck, bro. It's super cool and make us both bank. That awesome. Sounds great. Yeah. If you check out the in the Discord, you look at the reviews and stuff, you can see people's progress. But it's pretty common for people to start from like, I don't know, 100 million and then end up with $1 billion bank by the end of the first month. And then the people stick around for like a couple more months after that, and then they're like, "Oh, I hit my first 10 billion or whatever." Like, it happens all the time. It's actually very common. We have a really, really good system, really, really good team. People work together. It's really good. Please have a look at Discord DM for me as soon as possible. It's somewhat important for you if you weren't aware. I will go check. Oh, yep. I heard, Geeky. I just don't care. This account, it's not partnered on Twitch. It's just an affiliate. But if they reach out to me, I'll worry about it. Take my smack in the hand. I see a lot of people doing it, and I haven't really heard of anyone even having anything happen to them. So I'm gonna do the old approach of try it first, say sorry if it wasn't allowed later. For sure, well aware though. Thank you. I'm not using the Restream product that Twitch did say they don't like. Twitch said they don't like Restream.io, so I'm not using Restream.io. Oh. You know what? Something I could do, actually. Something I could do while we're chilling here. So I have another camera. I could actually set that camera up and do my card sorting and stuff while we're just doing like some of these AFK things. And I could set up the camera so that you guys can also see. But I need my other tripod for that, and I don't know where I put that. Like, I can't for the life of me figure out where I put that. I'm gonna look for it again real quick. Just do the basic sailfish here. I'll be right back. The stream's gonna be on and everything. I'm just gonna take a look and see if I can find that tripod really quick. One moment. And yes, Patreon is a monthly thing. You can also do the annual membership though if you want to get it for the entire year. And if you do the entire year, you get 16% off of whatever price you see on your screen. So it's much cheaper, and you don't have to worry about anything. But yeah, there's new content every month, pretty much every day. So yeah, it is a monthly thing. But like we have a nicer camera set up and all that kind of stuff, and these lights and like pretty much everything is everything that's like involved with this project is literally from you guys being supporters. So thank you so much to the people that are Patreon members. Hey, Saren, how's it going, man? Good to see you too. Manatee, Hayden says I have about 50 billion I've been thinking about flipping. If I join Patreon and GE the proper guidances, how much do you think I can make in a day at a minimum once I'm decent at flipping? So, for starters, congrats on hitting 50 mil, or 50 bill. I would say that I wouldn't worry so much about how much you hit a day, because that's a pretty common mistake, is to worry about how much am I making per day. It's not a good idea to see how much you're making per day, because like a lot can happen in a day. You know, like you might be a little off that day. The items you're trying might crash that day. It's much better for you to track by how much you make per week or how much you make per month. What I can say is somebody with 50 billion could easily clear 10 billion gold per month if they're using multiple accounts and flipping quite often and using the Patreon. But the thing is, though, is that's a really hard thing for me to answer, because I don't know what your situation is going to be like. If you're only using one account, you're using 2 accounts, or whatever, every additional account you use will make you more money per day, per hour, per month, like whatever. So it really depends on what you're going to be doing. But what I can tell you is that the average person in like Master Pass, for example, the average person can clear 1 billion a month by using one account and using a lot less than you're using. So the amount you'll be earning will be billions, and it will just be totally dependent on, you know, like I said, depending on how many accounts you're using and stuff like that. Who needs tripods? Just grab 3 sticks and you're good. I'll be tempted just to grab 3 sticks if I can't find my tripod. We'll see. I'm using a tripod right there. I'm using a tripod for the camera right now. So I have another tripod that's way too big and I can't use that one. But I have another tripod that is much smaller and I can use that one. I just need to see if I can find that one real quick. Catch these calm sails. I know, man, watching you for 3+ years, love your vids, guides, and streams. You're a super cool guy, honestly. Hey, I really appreciate that. Honestly, I really do appreciate that, because I don't know. Over here on the creator side, it's just like work. You know, you see money come in, and then money says, hey, you're doing something correct if you see money coming in, but that, you know, that's all we see. That's all the creators see. So honestly, like for all creators that you guys watch or whatever, let them know they're a nice person if you think they're a nice person. Tell them, say things to creators. I know it's really weird to see, or really weird to say. Like, it's super weird for me to say this, but like from this side of it, we can't directly talk to any of you guys. You know, like I can't walk up to you and be like, hey man, how's it going? Let's go grab a beer. Let's go grab a burger. You know, or let's go grab some pizza. You know, let's hang out. Like, we can't say those kind of things. We can't interact with any of you that way. So when you tell a creator, like, you know, hey, I really like the effort you're putting in your content, or, you know, like, oh, I really appreciate how nice you were about this, whatever. It goes a really long way, and I guarantee that whoever you tell that to, that means a lot to them. So yeah, it does. It means a lot to me, so thanks. Thanks a lot for your detailed answer. For sure, Hayden. I feel like selling my party hat and black Santa hat to flip. I would 100% say that's a good idea. Especially because I'm waiting for party hats to drop to A lot less any day now. Only if you're buying. Alright, let's do it. I mean, you could grab a burger and vlog style in a real life stream. I'm planning on doing some vlog style videos of just like me doing my normal daily crap, because I've never done that type of video, and this new camera lets me do that. So I'm super excited to do that. I just haven't done it yet. Getting there. There's so much to figure out with this new setup that I just have to take it a bit at a time. Otherwise, I will never get the content out, you know? So a little bit at a time. Endgame goal for RS3 is to own a blue party hat. Well, you'll probably have a better chance of getting one soon when they drop. I cannot believe that Jagex hasn't ban-hammered the people responsible for what's going on yet, but when they do, we'll be able to have party hats again. Like, I don't know. I can go buy party hats at these prices, but your average player cannot do that. Like, and your above average player cannot do that. Your really good player cannot do that. So, like, there's something seriously wrong with that, and they need to fix that stuff. Do you have a trillion GP? No, I don't have a trillion GP. I have something close to a trillion GP, but I do not have a trill. I don't have any idea how much I have. It's something... It's a lot. It's a lot. Not quite a trillion, though. I hope Jags just gives us party hat sets untradeable for the 20th anniversary. I don't want them to give untradeable party hats. I don't like that. But I would like it if they did make it so that they weren't discontinued rares. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I hope that Jagex re-releases party hats. I'm gonna say it. And this is coming from someone who owns party hats and has, you know, no issue buying them. I just think that for the players and everything, for the game itself, it's much better if they're not discontinued for, what, till 2050 or something? How long have I been playing? I've been playing since RuneScape Classic was released. So it was Devious Mud, and then Devious Mud became RuneScape Classic, and RuneScape Classic is when I started playing. Not on this account, though. This account's roughly 7 years old. My original account is gone. I don't have it anymore. But also the thing is, like, so what I would like them to do, if I had my personal way with it, and I was like, okay, so how are we gonna do this? What would you do to rares, Manatee Gaming? My personal opinion is I would do this. You know how, like, they have like the whatever it's called, man, what's it called? The guy that his name starts with a B, and he does like the raffle, the big raffle every year, and you get like the golden God Wars dungeon and all that kind of crap from it. Raffle off X number of each color of party hat. Yeah, there you go, Baltazar. So they do like the Baltazar's raffle, and then raffle off X number of party hats, and Halloweens, and Santas, and everything. Like, that is what I would like them. That's what I would like to see. Because here's the thing. Let's say you raffled off like 10 of each color. Like, nothing even crazy. 10 of each color. 20 of each color even. That's not going to completely destroy the market. They'd still be worth a lot of money. A lot of money. But the thing is, though, is they couldn't be controlled like they are now. So I'm not saying to make them 100k each. Or I'm not saying to do the old school RuneScape way of dumping them all on the ground. I'm just saying to introduce some of them so that there isn't a huge monopoly on them, where these websites that sell gold can completely control the market. Because right now that's what's happening. Like, the people that own the party hats right now are the websites that own gold and sell gold. They are the reason why party hats are so expensive. They are literally the reason. So that is a problem. Jagex needs to crack down and take care of them, and they should probably also find a way to make it so we can bring party hats back into the game. Because also, too, for the people who disagree with me, where they're like, oh my god, we can't do that, we can't bring party hats back in the game, here's the thing, and here is how you will agree with me. Right now, when someone is banned, their rares and everything, and all their items and all their gold and everything are locked on their account. There are more than 20 of each color party hat that are locked onto accounts every year. So if you were to bring back 20 of each color on a Baltazar raffle or something like that, you're still, honestly, probably bringing in less than are being removed. So not really, you're not really filling the market up or anything like that. You're not going to kill rares. What are the odds Jagex won't do anything about the duping issue that affect the economy, even though they said they're investigating it months ago? Unfortunately, the chances of them not doing anything are actually pretty good. Because Jagex has a history of not doing things, unfortunately. So they may not do something, but they said they would. So hopefully they do. They just also didn't say what it is they're going to do. It would hurt player trust. Killing the market is going to kill loyalty, trust. For what though? Like you're not going to kill the market by doing what I said. Thought banned accounts have their items sold in GE. Nope, they don't. They're all locked in their account. There was a period where they did like throw some things back into it, yeah, but not normally. What would you think if they were to make it there was an NPC that could take current party hats and give you the 30 billion or whatever price, and then drop a second version of each color? So I'm not 100% sure what you mean, but I can tell you right off the bat that your idea cannot happen. Where you said they give you 30 billion, no, because that's creating gold, which makes the inflation problem worse. We need more gold removed from the game, not gold being put in the game. So anything that would give you a value, no, you can't. That's who buy party hats for max cash. That's actually not how people buy party hats for max cash. The way that people buy party hats for max cash is because someone's account that they have not played in a very, very, very long time, they log back in. If those people were selling party hats at the time, when they log back in, their offer can become active, and those hats are then sold. That's the reason why when you see someone be like, I bought an inactive party hat or something like that, it's usually not for max cash. It's usually for less. How about just don't care about rares? Unfortunately, we can't. We can't do that. Because rares are a big part of RuneScape, so to not care about that will be to not care about an integral part of the game. RuneScape community, there was a dupe. Fix it. Jagex, not my problem. It's not too far off. If only it were that easy. But the price of rares just don't just impact the price of rares. Wait, but the price of rares don't impact the price of rares. Destroys the value of all gold. What? Drop party hats again, but protect current players' investment by letting them trade their party hats in. For whatever the current price is, you can't. You can't, because that's creating gold again. You can't create gold. Creating gold creates a bigger problem. Can't do it. Especially not at current values. Here, I'll tell you what. Anyone who owns a party hat right now is one of two people. 99% of them are flippers, merchers, people that sell gold or whatever, or stakers. The other 1% are people who've held on to their party hats since when they were cheaper. And I don't know about you, but I don't really care about how much the 99% cries about it when they lose some bills. Whatever. It's what they do. They'll make it back. And also, if they were flipping and investing into party hats in the first place, then they know the risk involved with doing that. That it could crash. Right now, right this very second, if people are buying and selling party hats and don't think that the chance of them crashing to like a 10% of what they currently are is a real threat, then they shouldn't be flipping in the first place, and they deserve to lose their ass. Because they're just that bad. How long until GE offers become inactive? I don't know what the current time is. It's changed over time, and I don't know what the current time is. Whatever the current price is, and keep it that price forever. Oh, you're talking about that, yeah. I want bank bidders? Yeah, me too. There was a rumor about that coming around again. It was the community that killed bank bidders, actually. It wasn't Jagex. Osborne wanted it. He still wants it, so Osborne might bring it back. Are there any rumors as to how many party hats are there? No, but there's thousands. There's thousands and thousands. People just want you to think there's not very many. There's tons. There are plenty of players that have stacks of party hats. There's people that have trillions worth of party hats. Sold a red party hat in 06, 99 prayer, and gilded altar, baby. There you go. Poorly phrased in my previous statement, but it was a response to Michael about not caring about rares. Can't just ignore them because they bear. Oh, yeah, I got you. Could I share a forum link for people worrying about the GE? The bot will remove any forum links, so it can't. But you can feel free to type it out or copy and paste it. But if you put a link, it won't work. What about platinum tokens? What about platinum tokens? And feel free to type and everything, guys. I'm gonna look for that tripod real quick. One sec. What do I think of the Duel Arena? I love the person that has this. I think they should just add a massive tax to the Duel Arena. Just a huge tax, like 10%. Do a 10% on it or whatever, and then also, I don't know. I could tell you quite a few things I would like to see them do something about the Duel Arena. The Duel Arena is the #1 way people are real world trading today. It's been the number one way that they've real world traded for a while. So big tax, because you know, if you want to gamble, pay a tax. Just do it. It'll remove a ton of gold from the game, and then also whatever. Like, who cares? They're gambling. Accept the rules when you go there. If you don't want to pay tax, don't go there. Even if Jagex does do anything about rares and the duping problem, won't the party has to be sold through website eventually come back in the game and bring the prices down? Yes and no. Yes and no. In theory, that would be a thing, right? But the thing is, though, if someone goes and pays like 5,000 or 6,000 USD right now for a blue party hat or whatever it's worth, I don't know how much they're selling them for right now, but like they're paying like thousands and thousands. Those people are not selling their hat. They're not selling it, so they won't be coming back into the actual market. They won't be coming back into the actual game to affect the price. 50-50 for what? Nah, do like the government 20% tax, then tax the gambling for 30%. Yeah, no, there you go. Chronot's fixed price at 200 GP. Thoughts? I would rather see Chronot's untradeable. I don't like that Chronot's were tradable. I seriously wish they would have been untradeable. When I found out they were tradable, I was so upset. I actually was. I was like, this sucks. Just releasing the amount of rares that exist would crash the price, I think. Yeah, of course it would. Yeah. If Jagex announced any kind of thing that was bringing rares back, they would definitely crash. Stores would start liquidating their... Like, it would fix the problem. They would screw themselves out of all of their money and all of their hats and stuff. It would fix the problem. It would fix the problem. Actually, realistically, though, it would fix the problem temporarily, because then people realize, oh, there's only 20 more of each hat to come in the game if what I was talking about was going to be a thing. And then they'd buy up those 20. And then we'd be right back to the same problem. But at least it would control it somewhat. I don't know. There probably could be a better thing. Don't get why Duel Arena is so bad. People are gambling on PVM all the time. This is just player to player. It's not that different. It's vastly different, actually. People don't gamble on PVM. There is no gambling on PVM. You have a set amount of money per hour that you will average, given all the data. So sure, you may or may not get that drop or whatever, but over a certain period of time, you are almost guaranteed to get a certain amount per hour. Even that, though, gambling would mean that you were set up for a potential loss. People who have killed Telos a billion times are not going to die, ever. People who do ED1, they don't die. People do ED3, they don't die. I'm never going to die doing Vindicta, ever, or ever eat food again doing Vindicta. Like, it's not a gamble. Great to see you, man. Sorry I haven't been in the Action Discord clan. They've been on the RS3 break since November. I'm not even sure if I even said that in English, but yeah, thank you so much for joining, man. I've also been on kind of a break myself, outside of just like doing prices and stuff. So glad to see you. Oh, I know those tokens, Rod. Woo, woo. Arc needs its own currency. Archaeology needs its own currency. Yes, it needs chronotes that are not tradable. What if new dig site every few years? That'd be awesome. Well, with the same logic, Duel Arena is 0 EV. What do you mean? So what's the issue with it? Well, the main issue with dueling is that 90% of the people, or maybe even higher, are just gambling for real money. Like, that is the problem with Duel Arena. You don't win at the same amount of time. You can find somebody that has 100 billion from Duel Arena. You can find somebody else that has a bill. And a vast majority of the reason is because Duel Arena is not 50-50. It's never 50-50. Anyone who thinks Duel Arena is 50-50, probably hasn't been dueling very long. Just like blackjack in real life is not 50-50, even though you think it is. Have you tried reaching out to Jagex Mod to see if this problem will be fixed, or do you think Jagex higher-ups don't care as much? I've tried some things. And I don't know. I'm gonna try more dramatic things here pretty soon, I'll tell you that. Like, I'll start making videos that are like, hey, here is tip-off at jagex.com. Go and report pistols. And let's get rid of this stuff. Let's end this crap right now. Yeah, I will start to do things that'll be a little more dramatic if we don't hear some answers soon. Jagex doesn't communicate properly with their players as much good as old school. Yeah, old school definitely has much better communication. I started a fresh account rushing for invention first thing. Nice. It's a good idea. 0 Tonys on your Tetras. Ooh, 800. Wow. So there's quite a few things. Ad Phinem. So PID, just like Bloodneckers is mentioning, PID is a thing. I'm not going to explain PID. If you want to know what PID is, just Google it. So PID is a thing. Another thing is, if you ever get scammed one time, that's 2. But if you ever get scammed once, even one time, then it was never 50-50, because that throws off your entire average. You know, if you're a numbers guy, you know what I'm talking about. And the chances of you getting the chance of being scammed is very high, actually. People try scamming in the duel arena all the time. So even people who are avid duelers and have been doing it for a very long time, like that's all they do, they will eventually get scammed once or twice in that time frame. It's going to happen. And then something else too. If you're dueling and your internet lags, cuts, anything in the real world affects you, you lost. You lost, they won. And it's not 50-50. There are a lot of reasons why it's never 50-50, actually. I appreciate the questions, by the way, Adfinim. I appreciate the diving deeper into the topics. It's the same damn company. You only get to help on 07 if you're a big personality. Nah, that's not so true, actually. I've seen 07 respond much better to their players. I wish that RS3 would do it, but Jagex, I don't know what I don't know what the issue is. I'm not gonna pretend like I do. They should make a 50-50 default option to avoid scammers. They should do a coin flip. Replace the duel arena with a coin flip. I wish RS3 had controller support when I play in bed, but not have to use mobile. I don't know. Mobile's not bad. I wish I could add more access to mobile, though. They don't have the iOS one out there, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh my god, my internet lagged while you were explaining the internet cutting. There you go. See? You would have lost right there. Why do people click the door when dueling? What motivates you to make bank, bro? For me? Or for someone else? For me, personally, Actually, here, the reason why I enjoy doing videos on money making, doing flipping and stuff like that, is just because I enjoy doing it. It has nothing to do with oh, I need more money. Like I don't care. I don't care at all. I actually literally don't care at all. I used to like for sure. You know, like everyone does. You know, people are like, oh man, I want to get that. I want to get ZGS and I want to get party hats and all this stuff. Like sure, yeah, hell yeah. Like, before I had my first 100 billion, I wanted 100 billion. Are you kidding me? It'd be awesome to have 100 billion. And like, I wanted all those things, for sure. But now that I have, like, a ridiculous amount of gold, just to be honest with you, I have almost a trillion gold. Now that I have that, I don't care about, like, personal, like, need money. Like, I don't need money. I don't need to flex on anybody. I don't care. I don't care at all about flexing. It's fun. It's fun to show people cool stuff. Like I love that. I love showing people cool stuff. Like I'm always gonna be like, yo, check out the zombie walk with this helmet or whatever, you know? Like whatever. But the reason why I actually do it though is just because I really enjoy doing it. I have so much fun flipping. I have fun investing and being like, hell yeah, I made a big profit, or you know, like I love doing that. It's just so much fun. I love economics, and I love doing the economy of RuneScape. RuneScape has the best game economy of any game ever. So it's the main reason why I enjoy it. So, and then also too, now, well, not really right now, but for the last like 5 years, we've had the Discord and the Patreon. So now I can earn money. I can earn real life money by helping other people make billions of gold. You know, I don't need to do it myself. I don't need to do it for me. Getting me 10 more bill doesn't matter. I probably won't even be able to find. I probably won't even be able to find it in my bank account. Like if I made 10 bill right now, I couldn't even tell you if I made 10 bill or not because I wouldn't know. I couldn't find it. But instead, I can help everybody in the Discord, on YouTube, and everything, and help all you guys make billions and stacks of billions and so much money you can't walk around the Grand Exchange because shit's falling out of your pockets. Like, whatever, that's awesome. And you are super happy. I had a lot of fun helping you. Awesome. Bros, sell that shit and get the bag. Oh, I don't care about selling gold either. I am good on income in real life as well. I'm good. I am probably the least greedy person you'll find. Don't need it. Don't need money. And I was using pistols. Let's see. Hayden. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I missed his thing here. You still got your party hats, big man? I do still have party hats. Not all of them. I did cash out all of my purples and yellows that I was stocking up since they were like 7 billion. So I came back to RS3 like 7 months ago, and I've been broke most of my RuneScape time. I went from 2 to 50 billion from November to January to do these crazy rare prices, but I cashed out rares thanks to you. That's awesome. That's a really, really good profit. That's awesome. I'm that guy you're describing. I feel attacked. Can you flex on me sometime? Here's the flex you're getting. There's 96.5 billion on my wealth evaluator for this account. I have 9 accounts. Y'all can do the math. Well, okay, I have 11 accounts because I have 2 old school RuneScape accounts. But I have 9 actual accounts because I use the old school side of 2 of them. So 11 accounts. And this is the account that actually has the least amount of money. Well, maybe not the least because it is 96. I don't know. There you go. There's proof. I literally don't know how much money I've got. I have no idea. Let's see. Buying increasing assets is fun. Yeah, it's super fun. Are you a salesman outside of gambling? Oh, I thought you said gambling. Are you a salesman outside of gaming? Definitely seems like a salesman, or like the book videos with exotic car type of personality, saying in a good way. I own a supercar, and I'll probably own another supercar in the near future. When I have somewhere to park it, probably. Actually, I'll probably show you guys my car when I do the vlog style thing with this camera. Now I can actually do that. It'd actually be really cool because I've never actually showed it. I've never showed my car on like the videos or anything. That'd be kind of cool. I'm not a salesman, no, but I've been an entrepreneur owning my own businesses since I was 14 years old. So it's the only thing that I've done is build businesses. And so now I build businesses. I still do that. That's another reason why you guys didn't see videos and streams and shit, is because I was too busy working on my other stuff. I'm an advisor to a top growing company in the US right now. They just got $90 million round of funding recently. Maybe that'll tell you who they are. So yeah, no, I work on a lot of things. Lend us 100 million then if you're that rich and don't care, Mr. Richie Rich. I don't give out handouts. But it's 100 million. I will tell you how to go earn it. How do I make bills on my Iron Man? Dark World DWO says how to make bills on my Iron Man. ED3. Where did the term mercher come from? It comes from RuneScape. Literally, RuneScape created the word mercher. Mercher does not make any sense, and every time I read it, I'm just like, where did this come from? It's a term that was coined on RuneScape. Bo, you could be popping bottle on yachts. I don't need to sell my gold to pop bottles on yachts. If I wanted to make money to pop bottles on yachts, then I would go make money to pop bottles on yachts. That's the same thing you can do too. You don't have to sell your RuneScape gold to do that. Why did you stock up on tokens last year if they are in a bubble? When I bought tokens, and I bought a lot of tokens. When I bought a lot of tokens, because I told you all about me buying tokens. I kind of forgot I told you guys about that, actually. They weren't in a bubble. They weren't, massively up. You hear about that kid that got hacked for 100 bills? That is a common story that people always say. People always say I was hacked for hundreds of billions. Most people were only hacked for like 100 million. They like to say there was hacked for 2 trill. But yeah, there are people that were hacked for a lot of money. Yeah. Thank you, says Joey. I was about to say only 9. Hey, I only ever use 4 accounts at one time too. Like when I tell people that I have all those accounts, I don't use all those accounts most of the time. Most of the time, those accounts are just buying stuff, and then I don't log into them for like a week. Like I only at one time will use 4 accounts at once, and that's usually to get prices for people. Gillis, what's that? What cars? What car you got? He said supercar and didn't even say which one. He rich. Does it matter? Tesla. Tesla's not a supercar. Tesla is it's electric vehicle, not a supercar. Do you have a big business you founded? No, unfortunately I don't. I do not have a big business I founded. I have definitely created many small businesses. I've closed or just stopped doing many small businesses, and it was never because one of them failed. I have not actually had a business completely fail. That doesn't mean I haven't failed at aspects of businesses or like projects and stuff. Like things have definitely failed before, for sure. Anyone who is a real entrepreneur definitely has failures. But as a business that like failed and had to close it, no. I have closed things because I felt it was the right time to do that. But do I have a big business? What I would qualify as a big business? No. Do I own a business that makes 6-figure income? Yes. But he owns 3 houses and a dog named Chad. Merchant maybe, lol. He did get hacked. He was streaming, lost over 50 billion items and around 110 tradables. Wow, that's nuts. Pistols is truly disgusting, yes. Thanks for shedding light, as there are a lot of players hoarding tokens because of them thinking they will get rich. There are. Are you streaming on YouTube and somewhere else? I am on YouTube and Twitch. So if you'd like to hop over to Twitch, then feel free. You can honestly be wherever you want to. It doesn't really matter. You said you were an advisor to a company, I guess Tesla. Oh, the guess. No, it's not Tesla. You sound like you would be on YouTube doing pyramid schemes. Well, you won't ever find me doing a pyramid scheme, but would I make a YouTube channel about, like, would I make a channel to earn money? Yeah, for sure. I'm planning on it. I'm planning. The RuneScape stuff is not to make money with. Like, do I make money with RuneScape? Yes, definitely do. Like with the Patreon and everything, like it's very successful, very successful. It's not like the RuneScape channel is not to get rich off of or to make a bunch of money off of, though. It's not what it's for. So would I be interested in making one that was meant to make money? For sure, yeah, definitely. In the future, will it be a pyramid scheme? No. You know why? Because you don't need to be a pyramid scheme. People who make pyramid schemes are people that can't think of anything better. Do you not disclose the businesses you've made? I do, sometimes, if people want to know them. To name all of them would be annoying. I did private personal training, so I was a personal trainer. I am an amateur physique bodybuilder, so which has gotten to a lot less of that going on in the last year, I'll be honest. It's been not great for the last year. I've definitely lost some definition and size and everything, but I'm working at it. Just kind of sucks with COVID and everything, locking everything down. So yeah, that was one thing. Something else I did was I did a couple different card businesses, a few actually different card businesses. Those are really good. What's the biggest one I've made? The biggest one I've made is one that is currently still going and is still growing. And I don't really want to discuss that one right now because I don't want people to go find it. Just being honest, I don't want to. There are some people that I don't know. Maybe they don't like me. The thing is, like, when it comes to your projects, sometimes it's a good idea to not tell everybody what projects you're working on, because people will go from one project and go on to another project. There are people that don't like my YouTube channel for RuneScape because they just don't like me for whatever reason. They don't like me. And so they may have no good reason at all to not like me. They might just be a hater, you know? And the thing is, if I'm on here and I'm like, yo, this is my other thing, then those haters can go over there and cause problems. So for that reason, I don't really share a lot of that info on like the bigger ones or the more important things. Best CPU is finance channels. I don't actually care about CPU, just to let you know. This RuneScape project does pretty well, and I earn pretty much nothing from ad revenue. Do you trade Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Yeah. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since it came out. Been playing Pokemon, Magic, and Yu-Gi-Oh since they came out. Well, that's not true on Magic actually. I started Magic in fourth edition. Fourth edition, and then like Fallen Empires, Homelands. But for Pokemon and for Yu-Gi-Oh and pretty much every other card game, I played them since they came out. Rod says shirtless stream when as soon as I become a fitness YouTuber. But do I trade cards? Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you have cards, you trade cards. Equipment I need 90 for Premiere for 1 year. Used to create content for sure. Oh yeah, you're reading that thing. Yep. Oh, I actually need to remove that 251 of buying the stream a 4K Ultra because I'm not going to use that anymore. And I need to also update the Yeti Pro mic. I'm not going to use the Yeti Pro mic. If somebody actually donated the 260 to go towards that mic, it would be used for a mic. I'm just not going to use the Yeti Pro mic. I have a better one. And 800 will get me a better camera. That's because at the time I was planning on getting the Sony A6000 or A6100. I can't remember which one I was planning on getting, but that was around 800 bucks for that and a lens. So camera's done. I'll have to update that though. Thanks for the content. Hey, thank you, Hayden. Thanks for chilling, man. See you next time. I play Magic 3 times a week now for many years. Yeah, I love Magic. How do you feel about the Maximum Gold Yu-Gi-Oh set that came out? I like and don't like it. I think the copper rares are pretty cool looking. I think that the gold rares look good, but I would like to see the gold rares not on a regular card. Here, 1 second. Okay, so here. Oh, and make sure I'm still fishing. You know, since I haven't actually gone to go get the tripod, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this. I'm gonna do the swift fish so we can fish a little bit quicker. We gotta be getting close to being done. So yeah, I grabbed a couple things. So this right here. So I love the way this looks. This is the extra deck cards. I love the way the extra deck cards look like for the new gold. I think they look super cool, and they have that nice texture to them. I think it's pretty sweet. But I really do not like this. I do not like the main deck cards, because this gold doesn't match anything. So like when I'm like looking through my deck and everything, I like things to match, and these match nothing. So unfortunately, I do not like the main deck cards, but I do really like the extra deck cards. I think they look very cool. And I totally don't mind having different looking extra deck cards. These are all some cool things too if you guys like Pokemon. Found these in my box. I was going through some retro boxes and I found I actually have 3 Happy Birthday Pikachus. They're not written on or anything. They're nice condition. I might get these graded, I don't know. I haven't graded any card ever. I like to keep cards ungraded because I like to use cards. So, I like those a lot. I've had those for a really long time. Is there any, when you say Magic, you mean Magic the Gathering? Yep. I play Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Vanguard, pretty much everything. I play pretty much every card game. I love card games. Can't the company making these cards just print a bunch more anytime? Yep, they can. But the thing is, though, is certain companies just don't do that type of thing, and other companies do. Yu-Gi-Oh is very well known for just printing whatever they want to print, and just printing things that could hurt the economy. And the main reason why is because Yu-Gi-Oh likes to focus on making the game playable for players. So I don't really have any problem with that. When I was buying and selling cards, though, it was very annoying because you'd spend like a few $100s on some cards, and then they'd reprint it, and then you lose a few $100s. It kind of sucked. Is there any company that the everyday person would know that you'd tell us? Like, I don't know, I started in wireless business as a salesman about a year ago, moved up quickly to management and broke unbeatable records in the district. Honestly, trying to move further up in the selling world. Goal is 6-figure income easily. Any tips? My number one tip for you to create a 6-figure income is to learn something and learn it very, very well. Like, just you need to master something, right? You're not really learning it, you're mastering something, and then create a business around that. Working for someone can sometimes generate a 6-figure income or whatever, but like the chances of you making multiple 6 figures or whatever off that is not too likely. And I don't know. As you can see, as someone who has already been on that hamster wheel grind, that it is going to be a very long trip, and also is a lot of work. And ultimately, you're making the person you're working for more money than you are making yourself. Whatever amount you're making, they're making more. So be the person making more. And it might take a while. It might take a while to build that up, and it's whatever. It's worth it, obviously. You know, if your end goal is to make multiple 6 figures or 7-figure income, then yeah, it's going to be worth it. And sometimes they do, it has minimal impact on originals due to them being collector's items. Yeah, it depends on the card game. Magic the Gathering is pretty good about that. When they make a reprint, that the card they reprinted, the original has like good value because of the fact that the original is still like the original. Massive inhale. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. In Yu-Gi-Oh, what's the difference between the main deck, extra deck, and side deck? So the main deck is your main deck cards you play with. The extra deck is where your effect monsters come from when you're doing things like a synchro summon or Xyz summon or whatever. Like, so essentially, if you have an effect while you're playing that says, or like, it's kind of hard to explain if you don't actually know how Yu-Gi-Oh works, but like for example, an Xyz monster is like 2 monsters that you take a card from your extra deck and put it on top of those cards. So it's like an extra deck that you use for the cards in your main deck. And then a side deck is a 15-card side deck of cards that you can swap in and out of your deck in between a match. Like in between rounds in a match. So if you're playing against somebody and you know their weakness, you can side in some cards in your main deck that will help you beat that person. Also, Vanguard is pretty much the same way. Vanguard has the G deck, and the G deck is an extra deck. And then pretty much every card game has a side deck. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Right back. I'm gonna use a restroom really quick, and I'm also gonna see if I can grab that extra. See if I can find the extra tripod. I just need someone that's good at selling and proven marketing selling skill behind them, and I pay them to mentor because right now I'm the #1 salesman in the region, which the region is pretty big. I'm not saying I'm best or anything. I have a lot to learn, but need someone to mentor me, to be honest. Yeah. I can tell you from personal experience that the only way that someone who is very successful is going to mentor you is if you make it worth their time. Like the company that I am an advisor for, they pay me pretty well for my time. It's usually per project or it's per hour, and it's a pretty high amount compared to what people would normally get paid hourly. But the reason why is because how much you have to charge people for a service is based on your income. So if somebody was like, yo, Bloodnecker, yo, dude, I'll totally help you turn that into a business and stuff, and I'll do it for $500. You know, we'll work together for like 3 weeks. I wouldn't trust him. And the reason why I wouldn't trust him is because no one who has the knowledge and like no one who has... What's the best way to say this? Nobody who has the knowledge and has the current income of what you're looking for is going to be able to tutor you for $500. You know? Like, that's just not something. It's not something that would make any sense for that person to do. Oh, and we have a whirlpool. This is a really good time to take a break, actually, because we'll just sit here and chill in the whirlpool. This will also help our fishing, too. Alright, there we go. Boom. What industry are you an advisor in? Tech. Only ever use one deck. Magic, traps, monsters, and special summon monsters. Oh, yeah. So, the old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, when you played Yu-Gi-Oh! Quite a few years back, they didn't have an extra deck, but extra deck became a thing later. Why are you fishing? I have a fishing thing, a fishing task for the Yak Track, and then also it's just a different way to earn some money and whatever. Just chill. Just chilling. Have you ever looked into doing mentoring of that kind? Yeah. I've done that. I've done that for quite a few people. That's actually, like, that's what I'm doing. Like, that's what an advisor does. I'm currently an advisor for that company, so I've taught, like, multiple staff members or, like, their entire section of, like, that department for what they wanted. I can tell you what it is. I can't really tell you what the company is right now. You can go find me. But actually, here. Okay, here. I'll be a little less cryptic because I realize I'm not giving a lot of information. Here, I'll give you a little bit more information. So, one of the companies I worked with very recently that you probably know is Patreon. So, if you guys have heard of Patreon, like, I have a Patreon page, right? Patreon themselves, though, I actually worked with them. I built their online community, and I trained their staff, and I was an advisor to Patreon. I still kind of technically am an advisor to Patreon when I have contracts with them. You can actually go find me on their website if you want to see what it looks like. So if you go to patreon.com, and then you go to the actual website, or if you just Google search Patreon free workshops. So if you type in Patreon public workshops, I'll actually put the link here in just a second. And then you actually scroll down through there a little bit, you will actually see recordings of me. So, like, if you scroll down a little bit on that page, you'll see recordings of me. Here, I'll post the link so you guys can see, actually. So I can only post this. Oh, that's annoying. Since I'm multi-streaming, it won't work very well. Here, I have an idea. Join our Discord if you're not part of the Discord. Join our Discord, not part of the Discord. Look in our general chat in the Discord, and I just posted the page there. But you can go check out my professional bio for Patreon because I technically am an advisor for Patreon. So that will give you an example of some work that I've done with one company. I'm not under an NDA with them or anything like that, so I can disclose working with them and what I did and stuff like that. So I can tell you about them. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. So basically, what I did with them is I did live workshops for them, and then I also did multiple live workshops for them, and then I built their Discord server. I helped them to rebuild some other assets, and then I also trained their entire staff. So the people that they actually have on staff for their community management are people that I trained. So pretty cool. I think it's super cool because Patreon's something I use myself. So it was really cool to work on that project. Crypto tech. Nope, I don't do anything crypto. No. Favorite Magic format is Legacy, but my favorite is just 60 card casual. I prefer OG Yu-Gi-Oh ways of playing. Oh, I love OG Yu-Gi-Oh. I do not enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh when it was literally just summon, and then next turn tribute summon, and then that's kind of slow. I enjoyed like Dark Arm Dragon format is when I enjoyed the most. Like when Synchro Summons first came out, that format was my favorite format. Would you ever do it for smaller people like me, per se? Like, would you ever be interested if I pay you per se? per se. Yes, I do take on clients. If you're asking if I take clients, yes. If you'd like to, send me some information on Discord, and I can reach back to you when I can. Helpful information. I don't know if you've ever worked for an agency or worked with an agency or something. Just send me like the basic agency info that like people would ask. So let me know your scope of work. Like give me an idea about your project, what you want to achieve by working with me, and then give me an idea what your scope of the project is, and then your budget. Like, I would like to do this. I would like to get this out of this. I'm looking for this, and my budget is this. If you're not used to doing proposals in that format, it's really weird to tell someone a proposal. I think this may be one of the first times I've told people how to send me a proposal. But if you have any questions about any of that kind of stuff, just let me know. I'll obviously work with you. Whatever, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out if it's going to be worth it for you and me. If it is, then awesome. Then we can do it. If it's something I can't help you with, I'll just let you know. How do you get your projects and jobs? AG Patreon, networking, and then having a very like proof of concepts. I would say like two main things is networking and proof of concepts. So my proof of concept is I built an 11,000 member RuneScape server. Proof of concept is the amount of money I earn compared to the amount of subscribers I have. That's very important. What are you thinking for the wage I'd have to pay you? I don't know, because I don't know what your scope of work is. Like, knowing what your scope is going to be able to help out with that. If you're like, I want you to talk to me for 10 hours about how to establish a new company or whatever. I'm just throwing something out there. You're like, I want 10 hours of you telling me how to do this thing. That is a different scope of work than for you to be like, hey, for the next few months, can I ask you a bunch of stuff as like an advisor basis or whatever, versus also, hey, can you help me set up an eBay page? Like, those are all very, very, very different things. So if you start out with a little bit of, if you start out with the scope of work and letting me know what you want to accomplish, what you're looking for help for, that is a good start. And then we can just talk from there. Also too, if you don't know how much a person usually costs, like you're like, I don't have any idea how much I would pay a mentor or an advisor, there are a billion resources for that as well. I can tell you that it is not cheap, but it's also worth your time. Think about it this way. If you walked into a like a lawyer's office and you were like, hey, I want some expert legal advice. That's not going to be $10 an hour. You know, you're not going to walk into a lawyer's office and be like, yo, $10 an hour. That's not something to be. If you looked up how much a lawyer would cost you, it's like, oh my god, a lawyer would cost you a whole lot of money. That's because that's their value based on the numbers, whatever. But anyway, I'm saying too much. Just let me know what your scope is. I'll start out by letting you know if it's even something that I work with. But yeah, to answer that question about how to get clients, if you want to get clients, if you want to build a brand around yourself, or just professionally want to get more clients, it's all about networking and proof of concepts. Networking is very important because you need to go talk to people. You need to let people know you exist. Oops, smacking this thing around. Let people know you exist. Hey, well, no one's going to find you if you just sit in your house at your desk and you're reading a book. Like, nobody will ever know you. Nobody's going to find you if you have a LinkedIn page and you post some good inspirational quotes on Instagram. No one's going to find you because everyone does that. So what you need to do is you need to literally go to people that can scout you for projects, or would refer you to somebody else for a project, and then just talk to them and networking is not easy. Actually, it's very not easy because you need to not be annoying. You need to know what to say to people and be able to put the point across that you are somebody of value without literally telling them that you are someone of value. You can't just be like, hey, how's it going? I'm like real good at everything I do. Like, no one's gonna talk to you. So like, network in a smart way. The other thing is proof of concepts. If I'm sitting there and I'm talking to somebody, and there we go, we just finished our Yak Track, boy. If I'm sitting there and I'm talking to someone, like for example, the Patreon people, when I sit there and talk to the Patreon people. Oh, we're skipping this one. I'm not doing clue scrolls right now. 1 second. Ooh, we could make some potions. We'll think about that. Let me finish this train of thought though. If I'm sitting there and I talk to like the Patreon people, and I was like, you know, we talked about building the Discord server, for example, or like working with the community managers. I need to have something to show them that I am competent in that I can do that. By having the RuneScape and by being able to show them, hey, here's an 11,000 member Discord server in a game that typically Discord servers are much smaller except for a few, or whatever, or the fact that I've got like less than 20k subs, but 60 to 65% of my subs are part of Discord. That is a good proof of concept to show people that I have competency in building a Discord, you know? So having something to show people. It's the same thing of like, why would you, to bring the lawyer thing back up again. If I walk into a law office, I want to know that someone has worked on cases before. Show me the cases. Show me your degree. Let me know that you are a person I can trust. Alright guys, I'll be right back though. I'm gonna grab a quick restroom break, and then I'm gonna look and see if I can find that tripod. We'll see. 1 sec, be back. Okay, so I'm trying to set this up. I have a, I've got another tripod here, but I don't know if I'll be able to use this one. I'm gonna try to see if I can get to work though. We'll see. Unfortunately, I don't know where I put my other small tripod that would work much better than this. What would be great to subscription? What would be a good subscription for Patreon for a beginner flipper? Anything up to Billionaire Flip Club. Yeah, and it really depends on how much money you're working with. I would not do Masterpass as a beginner flipper because Masterpass is meant for someone who has like a little bit more experience flipping. But everything up to BFC though is new player friendly. Trying to rig this up. We'll see if it works. Alright, let me see if I can get this on screen. And then we'll go do something besides fishing, because my task for fishing is done too. Worth buying a Luck the Dwarves if you don't PVM? If you have plenty of money, so you don't need to worry about the money for Luck the Dwarves, yes, it's worth it because you can use it while you're skilling too. And for teleports. Would you sell Crown of Seasons? I bought 4 overnight, not sure what to do. Right now the manipulation groups are pumping up seasons, so for that reason I would say you're better off holding on to it. 90 million to work with? You'd be fine to use Billionaire Flip Club with 90 million because there'd be a few things you couldn't flip on the like first day or two, but you would make a lot of money really fast. So after about a couple days, like 2-3 days, you'd be able to flip pretty much everything. Except, well, no, I guess. Okay, so outside of the most expensive things they flip in BFC, you'd be able to flip most things with 90 mil. And then after a few days, you'd probably have 200 million or more, and you'd be able to flip more things or whatever. So you'd be fine with Billionaire Flip Club. It would so it ultimately will just depend on what your budget is, like how much do you want to spend on Patreon, and then how much do you want to gain. The higher a pass is, the higher a tier is, the more you'll make. That's the way they work because each tier has its own list of items. Alright, I'm trying to set this up so I'd be able to do the cards. We'll see how it works. I really wish I'd be able to set this up as good as if I had the other tripod, though. Almost there. 1 second. Oh, this would make it work better. 1 second here. Alright, let me see how this looks. I haven't set this up before. Okay, so we need to create the camera, video capture device, add that. Oh, big, it's huge. Okay, let's see. So basically what I did is I'm using my old camera that I had, like the one I was using before, oh, that's not bad. Like, the quality obviously isn't as good as the main camera, but it's still pretty good. You guys can see what I'm doing at least. We'll see how this works. I'm hoarding broad arrowheads daily from shops. Are they going to sell for more when double XP comes? At least a 50% profit. Compared to how much you're paying for them from shops, you should definitely make at least a 50% profit, yeah. Huh, so one thing about this camera though is it's very zoomed in. hair in my mouth. All right, let me try to move a couple things out the way. And how should I sell them when is the right time? So you're gonna have to sell them in the Grand Exchange unless you have players to sell them to, and players will only buy sets for the most part. So you'd have to have the headless arrows to go with them. Archaeology. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna grab my playmat. This is incredibly awkward to use this full-size tripod right here. Huh, yeah, you can see those. The autofocus is a little weird on this because it's a webcam. 1 second. No, it doesn't help. That's okay. Huh. All right, we'll try that in a second. I don't know. I don't know how well this is gonna work. I might have to move this to the side. Hey, look how dirty, look how messy my floor is right now. I'm moving everything around in the office again. There we go. Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to put it over there, unfortunately, because it just can't go right here. Oh, you know what? I bet I could probably flip. Let me see if I can flip it. Let's see. Let's see if I can flip it around. Can't do that. Can't flip it. Pan it. No, it's not doing anything. Roll, tilt, expo. The functions aren't really working on this because the OBS is controlling the camera. I bet you there's an app I could probably do it. Helping you get through the factory minigame, that's awesome. I'll screw around with this more when I'm off the stream. For right now, I'll just use it like this. Let's see. Yeah, 1920. Okay, I mean that's pretty much probably the best I'll be able to do with it right now. Unfortunately, I can like mess around with it a little bit more to see if I can get a better pick. But the thing is though is that this camera is not anywhere near as functional as good as the other camera that I have on my face. So, all right, let me get me doing something beside this sailfish hunting, because although that wasn't bad, it was pretty relaxed and chill. Let's see how much we made. I was not expecting to catch sailfish, I have to say. So we caught some other things. Oh, it's from the whirlpool. We caught a few other things. 374 of those. Wow. And we got some rocktails. I don't know how many we got though, because this just says 308. We'll see how many we actually got though. All right, let's see. Boom, boom. Not bad. Not bad, honestly. That's really not that bad. So we were just totally chill and relaxed. We made 2.4 mil. That's not terrible. All right. All right. It's okay. We'll take it. Okay. Put this clue carrier back in here. Prawn ball's gotta go back in here. We'll just go ahead and keep this money in inventory. What is our next Yak Track thing? It was Herblore and Dungeoneering. I think I might just skip it because, yeah, I'll just skip it. Herblore would cost money anyway. Smithing, gain base XP in the smithing skill. That's an ew. Chop bamboo and golden bamboo? Sure. Sure. We'll go do that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and lamp our rune crafting. So I pretty much always do actual lamps onto rune crafting, because putting stars in rune crafting is not as useful, because you can't get your bonus experience is not used up as much as it would be on another skill when you do stuff like soul runes. So our season's inflated as well. I keepsake the set for under 200 million 2 years ago. Yeah. Right now, Pistol's group is manipulating them prices. It is in a bubble-ish. It's just gonna rise though. They're just pumping it up in price right now. It's not gonna go down right this second. Okay, so we've got 115, 495. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna type in something that's not in English, clearly. I'm gonna type in a blue party hat, and we're gonna buy it for 115,495. Buy one. Boom. That just gets rid of our gold in our inventory. We can sit that there. What? How did that happen? That's not what we typed in. Blue party hat. 115,495. Enter. 1. Buy. There. Okay. That way the gold is saved there. That's gold that we're going to be able to use on our loot tab. Okay, so it was what now? Woodcutting. I already forgot. Okay, woodcutting. We're gonna go and load the woodcutting preset here. We've got oh, we don't have urns. Do I not have any urns? Oh, I do. We need to note these. There we go. Remove the brooch. Oh wait. There was a reason why I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing it for a reason. It was for a scrimshaw, I think, because you can't use scrimshaws with the Brooch of the Gods, which really sucks. It is the... Is it? No, it's not tree shaking. It's log splitting. That's right. I was using log splitting scrimshaws. 20% chance to split it as... Yeah. Okay, so I don't want to use the Brooch of the Gods, actually. I do not want to put the decorated wood cutting urns. We actually just want to grab that. Grab an extra one because we are unable to use those. That sucks. Okay, next thing though. I don't know if the Dwarven chain axes actually work with... I don't know that these actually work with the Yak Track, so I'm not going to use those for right now. And we're just going to go ahead and go. Waco. Now you have to buy 2 of those cameras? My god. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But what I might do, though, is I might buy a Sony A6000. Much cheaper one. Hey, thank you so much for the follower. I really appreciate it, guys. I might buy like a much cheaper camera that has a good resolution for doing that kind of thing. If it's something that works out. Okay, we'll go ahead and keep that task. Put that scrimshaw up. We're also going to pop our premier artifact. And we're going to activate the Sign of the Porter. The Sign of the Porter is really, really good for doing these bamboo tasks. Alright, I'm going to go to my claimed island. Grab my shell. We're going to go ahead and pop our woodcutting Supreme Lumberjack. I might buy Legendary of that pretty soon. And then we'll go ahead and do this. Which sword skin? This is the swords from smithing. It's the ones that you unlock from the from Artisan's Workshop. Okay, we need to turn on the log splitting scrimshaw. Okay, there we go. So now we will chop these and do log splitting scrimshaw. Have you got comp? No, I do not. I don't have comp just because I spend most of my time AFKing, so unfortunately I can't get it through AFKing. I don't even have all the quests done. I still have to finish quests. So what I'm going to do over here for these cards, this is Vanguard. If anyone here has played Vanguard before, it's a very fun card game. Basically, I just need to sort these into their ranks. And I'm going to get rid of all the cards that I don't need. It's pretty much what I'm doing with Vanguard right now. I don't have that many Vanguard cards. I just bought a whole bunch of sealed booster boxes that I will hopefully open if I do that trading card project. I'm just keeping them sealed for now, though, until I know which one I'm doing with that. The walking animation? That's a good question. I do not know which one I have on right now. Let's find out. So the current walk animation is Assassin. So I like Assassin. The only problem with Zombie Walk, like Zombie Walk's pretty cool, and it's probably my favorite one. But the only thing is though is it sounds really annoying. For people who don't have Zombie Walk, just know that when you have Zombie Walk, your character constantly moans, and it's really obnoxious. Alright, so wardrobe. This is currently the Aetherium Scimitar. It's the Aetherium Scimitars, main hand, offhand. I love it when you moan. My god. Get out of here. So Vanguard's actually a really fun game. It's very, very fun. It's pretty simple game to like build decks and stuff like that. And the game itself is actually pretty fun to play after you know the rules. Unfortunately, though, Vanguard is it's a little bit difficult to find how to play the game online because people don't really make videos about how to play the game. But I don't have that many Vanguard cards. I think I probably have, I don't know, somewhere around 15,000 Vanguard cards. So my plan is to keep the ones I want to keep and then just sell off all the bulk of the ones I don't. For other card games, I have a heck of a lot more cards, so it's, you know, I can do a lot more with those. But what are you guys up to right now? Awesome, I got the Assassin pack also, so I'm going to get Assassin Walk Animation too. Nice. The Assassin pack from... Oh, you're saying you bought the Assassin pack and you're also going to get the Assassin Walk? I wouldn't pay how much it's worth right now, I'll tell you that. It's pretty expensive right now. I don't think I'd pay that much for it. I paid, I don't remember, actually. Honestly. Maybe like 30 million. I think I probably paid like 30 mil for my Assassin Walk. I paid 25 million for my Zombie Walk. And I paid 80 million for the Plague Doctor Walk. Doing Shatter Worlds for Bladed Dive, definitely worth it. It's like long-term double XP merching, but in real life. For what? For this set, so these are the Shadow Paladins for this clan. They call them, so they're in Vanguard. It's basically like a bunch of different clans. Each clan, you, for the most part, when you build decks, you keep everything in one deck as part of a clan. So for the Shadow Paladins clan, I don't have hardly any cards for this. This is literally what I have right here. This is it. So it's like, and also a lot of these are older cards too for the Shadow Paladin ones that I have. Like I got these like, I don't know, 10 years ago or something like that. So I don't have a lot to build with, but it also means it'll be very easy to figure out which ones I don't want to keep. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure, long-term double XP for cards, yes. Magic the Gathering and Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly, all three of them are definitely like that, yeah. It's honestly, it's very easy to invest money into card games and make money over them, make money on them. I made a hardcore Iron Man, let's see how long until I get bored. A week. I think an Iron Man will be fun until you realize that at a certain point it's the same grind all over again. I thought about doing it, like, because I know Dia's doing it and stuff like that. I would enjoy doing it. I just unfortunately don't have time. That's why I'm multitasking this, so I can sort some cards and stuff. Did you buy Mega Millions Lotto ticket for tonight's drawing? I did not. Currently AFKing Harmonic Dust for Crystal Matic while watching you. Awesome. Crystal Matic is also pretty awesome. It's pretty expensive though for the big Matic. Do any of you guys have the golden Matic? I have the golden one. Kind of a bummer though that it's just an override. It's just an override and it doesn't look that gold. Well, that's a pretty cool card. Very shiny. Here, actually, I'll put it in the main camera. You can actually see what the card looks like. It's pretty cool looking. Oh, too close. There we go. It's an older one, though, so it means it probably won't be used, unfortunately. Vanguard is pretty much like the newer cards are really what's good. Oh, here's some newer stuff. Yeah, then we got the newer cards look like this. They look pretty awesome. There we go. Pretty cool looking. I like the sparkles. Sparkly. Yeah, I can't be annoyed with the grind, but bossing in bad gear looking for drops would be fun. Yeah, I agree. So at least this is a really good experience. I enjoy these Yak Track tasks where it's like basically just, hey, go do this thing that's actually good for you to do. Okay. Alright, and this stack is already almost sorted. Yay! Going through the magic will definitely get rid of a lot more cards, though, because I'm going to plow through those huge boxes, and then they're also easier to sell, too, because more people play magic than people that play Vanguard. Vanguard dropped off pretty heavy. It's a very fun game, though. Also, welcome to the stream if I haven't said hello. If you're on Twitch, feel free to hit that follow button if you'd like to. Love to have you here for future streams. And if you're on YouTube, you can hop over to Twitch with the link in the description down below. And then no matter where you are, feel free to join our Discord if you'd like to. We have over 11,000 members in there. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, keeping these. Now, normally I would also use skill champas here, but unfortunately skill champas have just been like kind of pricey lately. And for how much XP they add, it's not really worth it. But back when skill champas were very cheap, I would have like a massive stack of skill champas and be using them here. It does increase your XP per hour pretty well, but the amount of champas you have to use to do that though is pretty expensive. Hey, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. The next video for that series will be coming out in the near future. I just thought about something like while I was saying that, I was kind of looking at the screen. I was realizing, hey, if I'm going to use this clip for part of the content, it'll be a little hard to do that because of having the card stuff right here on the screen. I'd have to clip out around that or something. But also this clip right here, since we're doing this Yak Track task, it doesn't really have a whole lot to do with the money making though. Yeah, but after I get through some yak tasks, I just basically want to just get them done. They won't take that long, because I have 6 more skips. I'm probably going to buy another, I'll probably end up buying like, I don't know, 20 more skips, I'm sure. And so, ultimately, it won't really be that long until I get done. That means I only actually need to do like, oh. Actually, I guess if I buy 20 more skips, I don't need to do any more. Let me see what else we have. Slayer. I could do that one. I don't know if it's really worth doing. Mining, farming. Farming ones are really easy. Thieving, cooking, smelting will take a while. Minigames, archaeology, excavation's quick. Rune crafting's quick. I think I might just skip all the rest of them. Honestly. I'll probably just go ahead and continue doing this one, but actually I just realized it, yeah, because this is number 24. So that would get us up to, yeah, I think I will. I'm just going to skip them all. Why not? Claim task. Alright, make sure I got everything. We'll just skip through them all. The yak is just kind of, I don't know. I'll do the next one. It's just that I started this one so late that to do all of them would just be, I don't know, not very fun. It's I'm kind of like, I'm being forced to do them right now, basically, and that just kind of sucks. Yeah, I'll just do that. Just skip them all. How many of you guys just skipped all of them? I'm sure I'm not the only one here. I had fun doing the ones that I did. At least I did some of them. And like I said, the next Yak Track, I'll probably do like nearly all of them. But I don't like this like last couple days rush thing. That's not very fun. Okay, so buy 4 bonds to polish it off. We're already here though, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my golden bamboo. Get that XP. Yeah. Did it for yourself and use skips on them? Yeah, like I said, I really wouldn't mind doing them if I was just not doing... if I was just not doing this many at once. This just kind of sucks. Oh, and we completed a Sojobo contract. Okay, actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and go. Alright, so deactivate. I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Let's go back to our boat, and I'll go ahead and cash in this Sojobo. I don't know. There's not really much of a reason for me to sit here and chop these if we're not going to do the Yak Track thing. So, and I think it's definitely a good idea not to. So let's go ahead and roll back. We'll go to Waco. Probably could just teleport right to him, but oh well. Okay, turn in my contract. Boom. Good XP. Now let's go back. We need to buy 4 bonds. And we can use those bonds to skip the rest of them. Get all of our rewards and stuff. Oh, I just banked that money. But to be honest with you, though, a lot of that money was like just money from doing the Yak Track. It's not really money we like, I don't know, really earned. Trying to see if there's any other good songs on here. We'll try this one. Okay. So I need to remove. Ooh, if I remove that, will it screw it up? I'll remove this one. Hey, what's up, Brandon? I am in fact not dead. Turns out. Okay, let's see if they buy for mid. Most of the time, bonds buy for mid, so let's give it a second. How you doing, Brandon? Welcome back. What made you think I was dead? Come on, bond, buy. I have the party hat offer in because this right here is the gold that we've gotten from doing things. So this gold right here needs to be added to our loot tab. And so this way it doesn't get mixed up with the rest of my gold. I don't know, LOL, playing college football on my 360 because I don't have any new ones. Oh, there's a bond. Figured they'd probably just buy it for mid. Alright, we need a few more. Yeah, so what I do is I buy beaver pouches, and then beaver pouches are what I put in the loot tab, because beaver pouches don't really change in value much. So we can stock those up in the loot tab, and then that represents how much money we got from drops, because I can't use gold or spirit shards for that tab. Oh, that's true. Yeah, it probably wouldn't be. Hey, thank you so much for the sub, Russell. I think it actually probably would be a pretty good idea for the. Hey, another subscriber. Thank you, Juan. It actually would be probably a pretty good idea to use that. I'll definitely look into that when I'm off screen. I'll look into seeing if it helps. Try and mess around with my feed here so I can see the info. You want to get back into RS3? Do it. I love RS3. I'll be playing RS3 forever. It's such a good game. There's so much to do. And those were subscribes onto. I can see it now. That was a subscribed onto YouTube. That's what I was trying to fix here. I couldn't see my my most recent actions. Thank you so much to Leatherface Gaming. such a creepy name. Thank you so much for the subscribe, by the way, on Twitch. Come on, bonds. All right, maybe I'll try offering a little bit more. That way we can get these bonds a little faster. RS3 forever. 100%. There's always stuff to do. This camera down here makes my hand look so pale. And then look at this. My hand actually has color. Pale. I wonder if I can fix that. I probably can. Let me see if I can adjust that. I bet the auto white balance is on. It is. There we go. Hand has color now. Wow, that fixed it a lot. Well, that really helped. Because the auto white balance was on. You couldn't even tell what cards look like. Wow, that's dumb. It looks so much better. Wow. Like I've been playing for 3 years and still feels like it didn't do anything? Honestly, yeah. I've been playing for like ever and it feels like I haven't done anything. Come on, Bonds. You were just buying a second ago. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna update these prices too. There we go. I'll update those prices here in a second too. Alright, Yak Track. Goodbye, 50 mil. What? Please log out and log in again. What? Why? Alright, one more bond. Alright. 100 mil to finish off the Yak Track. Oh, let me update these prices too. Kind of surprised these didn't buy. I don't know what they're going for though. The funny thing is, this may have actually made these go up instead of down. I know that some of the cat things definitely went down though. Alright, I'm gonna get this last bond, and then I'll relog. So, because I don't know why it's not letting me do the Yak Track. I'll just set up a whole bunch of new stuff with this Prime membership. So I have the Prime for for Streamlabs so I can add some features. I'll have to add a whole bunch of new things to the stream. Not even sure what all I can add. Love to see me do Raksha or Telos on stream. I did a bunch of Raksha when the day it came out, and died a lot. I'm totally gonna do some Telos though, for sure. Like that's 100% happening. When we get to it, we'll probably get to some Telos during this one loot tab. Alright, Bond. Let's go. One last Bond. What do you think the best minigame to do and or AFK is this week? Unfortunately, I don't think that the event really helps, actually. And that's because the rate of which... So usually it's 1 Thaler per 5 minutes, and that is doubled to 2 Thaler per 5 minutes. But the problem is that a spotlight minigame is a Thaler per minute. So spotlights are still better to do. And as far as I know, there's not any bonus on spotlights. So realistically, it's not actually even worth doing this week-long event. It kind of sucks. I would recommend you take advantage of the things you can, though. So like player-owned ports. You can do player-owned ports for double resources. I would definitely do that. But yeah, as far as the actual minigames go, they're not really a whole lot special with it because of the fact of, you know, that it's better still to do Spotlight. So, and you can do Spotlight anytime. Wait, so Spotlight is boosted? It's two Thaler per minute? Alrighty then. Yeah, that was the question I was trying to find, and I couldn't. No one would answer me before, so I'm glad you did. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the bank here, top off this max stack, and then put it back into the GE. Oh, is factory? So all those things like factories and everything are doubled too? Okay, all right. Well then, change my answer. Change my answer to pretty much anything you need to unlock as far as those points go. I'll probably do some more mini games myself then. Yeah, Castle Wars is active right now because now is a spotlight. That makes sense. Okay. Sounds groovy. Then you will definitely see me there pretty much all day. Yeah, I'll probably honestly just go do Castle Wars all day tomorrow then. Alright guys, I'm actually going to hop off because I have to, it turns out that I have to actually relog for this yak anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop off and then go get some dinner and stuff. We've actually been on for 4 hours, which is a pretty long stream for not having streamed in a long time. So thank you so much for being on the stream. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, be sure to hit the subscribe or follow button wherever you're at if you'd like to. And we'd love to see you guys in the next stream and stuff. Also, we have a Discord of 11,000 members. We'd love to have you in there as well. So I will see you guys in the future streams. We'll probably see you back here pretty soon. Anyway,